Hello everyone, and welcome to version 7.0 of Gems of War, at least very soon, TM. It's currently not populated yet on PC, though it probably will be within the next half an hour or so. However, we did get the change log earlier today, so we are going to be reading through every last word of that, and hopefully by the time we're almost done doing that, the patch should be out. That is the game plan. So, it's in the description as well if you want to go and check it yourself. But yeah, we're going to be going through the entire changelog of 7.0, and gosh, is there a lot. This has actually been up for a little while now. It came out like midway through today. I didn't have time to cover a little video on it, but we're just going to read through it all right now. And hopefully by the time we finish, yeah, the patch will actually be out. Do let me know if you guys see it hit the servers, because currently it is not, from what I can tell. However, it should be very, very, very soon. Anyways, let's go read through all this. So, version 7.0, of course, every 0.0 being a pretty big update. 2.0 and the batting traits, 3.0 and the batting underworld, so on and so forth. And 7.0 is adding the Underspire. So, the Underspire is a new weekly game mode that is similar to the old school sprawling dungeons and tabletop RPGs. It is also a mashup of Explore, Delve, and Journey events. The goal of the Underspire is to work your way through a mega dungeon, fighting through 6 mini-bosses, earning keystones to unlock doors, and searching for the final boss room, where you can earn Dragonite and Diamonds. There are plenty of other valuable rewards along the way. Like I said, another way to get those 2 resources. Diamonds, pretty useful for a lot of people, though, I don't know, I guess Dragonite's kind of good too, consistent way of getting it. Hopefully there's more things to use Dragonite on. I'm not sure if there is anything in all this, but hopefully. Because if this is just going to get the old dragon eggs, then yes, it'll be easier for people. But, you know, there are a decent number of people that, you know, don't need Dragonite anymore. But Diamond's always useful. Anyways, next. The Underspire is a mashup of... Oh, well, here's the map thingy of it. So, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Hopefully there's a bunch of different events that can happen throughout it, and you have to go and basically go around, get all the keys and everything. Looks like it has a lot of potential. It looks like it has a little bit of buffs there. That probably shows the whole map. Anyways, so the Underspire is a mashup of Explore, Delve, and Journey events. You already mentioned that. The goal of the Underspire is to work your way through a mega dungeon, searching for the final boss room, where you can earn Dragonite and Diamonds. There are plenty of other valuable rewards along the way. They just repeated all that. Underspire will replace Explore for the weekly kingdom. Oh, interesting. Underspire will replace Explore for the weekly kingdom. All other kingdoms will still have their Explore available. Okay, that's interesting. So it's actually like literally just replacing over the Explore mode for that one specific kingdom. Obviously, you can still do it everywhere else. Explore progress will resume over the next week, and the weekly kingdom will not get the Mythstone bonus while it has the Underspire active. Okay, that's good. So it's not going to block you on the 20% bonus is what it's referring to when it mentions that, because you can chase specific kingdoms for 20% bonus, and that means any of them that have the Underspire on it will not have the 20% bonus attached to it. So, you know, you'll still be able to get it on the same amount of kingdoms. I think it's like 3 at a time. But anyways, Underspire is also available from the games menu. It has replaced the arena near the start of the menu along the button. Or you could just, like, you know, completely replace arena with something. Arena can be found further into the menu. Underspire will be tied to the weekly kingdom, so players will be able to use troops and weapons from the kingdom in battles for that week. Okay, so it's kind of going to be like how raids are to some degree then, where you're restricted based on what the kingdom is, except you're... Actually, isn't it... Wait, is raids also restricted by weapon? I don't remember. There's one mode where it's restricted by both. I guess technically world events, like this week. Like, for example, this world event this week is Wild Plains. And that doesn't mean... not only are your troops restricted to Wild Plains, but also your weapon is restricted to Wild Plains. So it's basically going to be like that. So we could actually see that right now. Like, for example... if we had that for this week right now, which I'm pretty sure doesn't occur until next week's Monday. But for example, this week we are restricted to Wild Plains, including Wild Plains weapons. And that's basically the same restriction we'd have for the Underspire. Like if we had an Underspire for Wild Plains right now, which we won't be getting, but if we were to have it, it would be exactly that same restriction, is basically what it's saying there. Let's see, I already read that. The Underspire map begins play as hidden... Wait. Oh yeah, the map begins play as hidden. Okay, so you basically have to scout it out. Players need to uncover the Underspire map as they play. Only the adjacent rooms to their current room will be uncovered. Okay, makes sense. Underspire maps will be unique to a player, so everyone will have a different experience, so you can't just scout it out to your guild. However, all players will have important locations of similar distance. There is a randomness to the distance. Okay, so it's going to be random, but somewhat fair as far as the randomness. Each battle will require either one torch or one lantern to play. These are a form of energy for the event. Torches are a basic free form of energy. Torches allow you to play a battle, and a battle will earn up to 7 torches per day for free, which will stack when earned each day. Okay, so that's nice. So it's a cumulative thing, so you can kind of just do it all at the end of the week if you want to. So it's a week-long event that's similar to raids, invasions, other similar things. You can literally just finish on the final day if you want to, like all the way on Sunday, and just get all the torches accumulated throughout all the other days throughout the week and then use it all at once. So it's not like one of those modes where if you don't do it every day, you get penalized. It seems like, yeah, you can just ignore it for a couple days and, you know, you don't get penalized at all. So that's nice. They should make every mode like that. It's a little unfortunate that some of modes don't interact that way. Like, for example, like the new seasonal events and stuff. But at least this one does. So that's good. Players can purchase 5 more torches in the torches bundle up to 3 times per day. Okay, it's actually capped at 3 per day. Interesting. I wonder how many gems that is, or if it's money-based. I assume that one is gem-based. Like purchasing further delve energy, the cost starts at 50, and then we'll keep increasing. Okay, so it's going to be, what, 50, 100, 200 then? Or 50, 100, 150? Which means it'll either cost you 300 or 400 to maximize... or sorry, 300 or 350, I mean, in order to maximize your total there. So it depends how it scales. If it scales up by 50 each time or doubles every single time. But otherwise, it's not too bad. It's basically how much you would spend on Dragonite if you're still doing Dragonite. They can start to become a lot, but we don't know exactly how many torches we're really going to need to maximize on loot, or if the loot's even worth doing so, or if just the free battles will be enough for everything. We don't really know. Like purchasing... Okay, we already read that. Lanterns are an advanced premium form of energy, which I assume is money locked. Lanterns will only be gained by purchasing the Lantern Booster Pack, which contains 5 lanterns. There is no cap to how many times you could purchase lanterns, or to how many lanterns you can have. Excess lanterns will be lost at the end of the event, though. Okay, so don't have too many. I assume that's money locked, right? Lanterns will increase the vision of adjacent rooms by 1 beyond the torches show, allowing players to see 2 rooms away, giving more information about possible directions to take. Like the golden holiday booster in the holiday events, players will gain a bonus reward for purchasing a lantern 3 times and 5 times, so you get a little bit extra loot if you buy all the way. Assumably that will be like, what, $2 per lantern set, so $10 for the entire event if you want to do it that way. I haven't bothered doing that a single time for the other event, but who knows, maybe we'll throw it down once next week or something for the new event. Players will be able to get 1 free lantern from the first goblin merchant they encounter in the Underspire. Okay, so you get 1 for free, similar to the holiday events. Whenever there's a holiday event, you get 1 of the golden token thingies for free. And similarly, you get 1 lantern for free. However, there's a lot more strategy when you would use that 1 lantern compared to the other thing that you just throw down immediately. So that's pretty cool. Because there might be a situation where, you know, you're going torches only, but you would want to actually scout a little bit ahead, so you would use your 1 lantern for that. But it seems like for an entire week-long event, you only get 1 singular lantern for free. So a little bit limited in that, but you just have to use it very wisely. Some paths in the Underspire will be blocked and require a keystone to get past. There are 6 rarities of keystones, and they will all need to be collected in order to progress through... Why is there an extra dot there? In order to progress through the Underspire and reach the final boss room. There are 2 ways to get a keystone: defeating a mini-boss or purchasing it from a goblin merchant. There are 6 mini-bosses, 1 of each keystone. The first mini-boss can be reached without the requirements, but each following mini-boss will require the previous mini-boss keystone to access the area, the dungeon where they are located. Each mini-boss also contains extra bonus rewards that are unique to that mini-boss. Players... Oh, I hope they have some pretty good loot. I wonder if that's going to kind of be like how the Underworld is with all that stuff. Also, hello everyone, by the way. Hope all you guys have been doing well. I haven't said all the hellos yet. I will in a moment. I just kind of want to read through all this. Here you guys go. Have a code. We'll have like 5 of them, if not more, tonight. But there you guys go. Enjoy! Anyways, let's keep reading. Each mini-boss contains... Oh, yeah. So this is actually kind of cool. I wonder what kind of extra loot they can end up having here. Because there's some very rare, unique ones in the Underworld. So there's a lot more they can expand upon as far as what that loot ultimately does. So curious to see what some of the options are. Not that you get to choose, but, you know, like what some of that loot might end up being ultimately. Anyways, players may discover a merchant room while exploring the dungeon, which will open up the Goblin Merchant shop. There are only 6 Goblin Merchants in the Underspire, and they each sell 1 keystone, 2 random trinkets. Each can be purchased in groups of 5. What is a trinket? Ooh. And the first Goblin Merchant replaces 1 trinket with the free lantern offer. Alright, so that would be the very first one you meet, assumably, based on how they described it before. Players can return to a Goblin Merchant to purchase more trinkets from them if they wish. And I assume that uses no sigils? I would sure hope so. I believe you can just go back to that just normally. They are 6 different types of trinkets that players can collect, each with their own effect that apply to the battle. Freeze all enemies at the start of battle. Could be somewhat okay. Create 6 Doom Skulls at the start of battle. Probably the best one. Wow, that is so strong. Death Mark all enemies at the start of battle. So this does a cosmetic overlay on them that does nothing. This one curses them all, which if you're running an Iron Gut team or something similar could be useful. This one creates 4 3x wild cards to start a battle. This is really strong too, because it's still going to be your turn. It doesn't end your turn when it does this. So this one's going to be really, really strong as far as how much mana you could just get on turn 1. And the other one gives you a 25% spell reduction, which, interesting. I don't think we have that in Underworld currently. Just a flat 25% reduction. And assumably that stacks with the other one for what, like 30-something% reduction? That's not too bad at all. Be interesting to see how that pans out. Trinkets can only be used a single battle before they're consumed. Oh, never mind. Only 1 battle. Well, I guess you would want to use on the mini-bosses then. Players can choose which battles they would like to use their trinkets, so they can save them for harder battles if they prefer. So pretty much only the bosses, mini-bosses, and such. There'd be no reason to use it on a smaller room. After players defeat all 6 mini-bosses or purchase all 6 keystones, they will be able to access the final boss room in the Underspire. Other battles in the rooms that players may be able to counter in Delves or the Tower of Doom. This includes starts, boss, and Doom rooms, and similar things. Okay, so it's basically just going to be all the recycled battles from before. Hopefully they add some more to them. A lot of times in the past when we got something new like this, they end up just adding more rooms. Like, for example, when Tower of Doom came out, they added more rooms to the Delves that also apply to Delves. So hopefully they'll end up ultimately doing the same here. We're just kind of updated a little bit just so we have a little bit more variety. So that'd be kind of cool. Anyways, players can choose... wait, I already read that. Other battles, rooms, blah, blah, blah. The regular room rewards from these rooms are not given as they are unique. Okay, so you don't get the same unique loot from before from every single individual room when you're doing torches on them. There is a mini-map that players can use to view the Underspire that they have revealed so far. Okay, that's that one map icon that we saw earlier. Key locations are visible on the mini-map. For example, Goblin Merchant, Boss Keystones, and the Undefeated Battles. Players can tap on a location to be able to be taken to that spot of the Underspire. Okay, so very easy to navigate. Players will need to close the minimap before you can see that they have moved. And players will be able to access the Deep Shrine menu from the Underspire menu when it's active. Alright, so more on that below. So, one of the biggest changes we end up getting here, and it also seems a lot more limited than it initially seemed, but it still seems pretty cool. So, troop card visual update. Oh no, this is going over the visual update. Though we'll be going over the bigger one soon, a little bit further. Anyways. Oh yeah, the patch should be coming out very soon, TM, by the way. I don't think it's hit yet, but if anyone does see it, do let me know. Anyways. So, we have updated the... Wait, is this actual video? Oh yeah, we can see. Oh yeah, this was, I think, the spoiler they posted under the little thingy. They have an embedded video here. With the little visual update thingy there when you upgrade it to shininess and all that. As well as this just being the default new screen now. So this is what it would look like normally compared to before. And this next page, what it will look like when fully max shiny. Anyways. So we have updated the visuals for troops cards to have a new style. Troop cards will now focus more on the mana colors of a troop than the rarity. Ooh, interesting. This is to help newer players who get confused what mana colors they need to collect to power up their troops, and particularly their weapons. We also believe it looks more aesthetically pleasing. This visual update... Okay, so that's why this is blue and yellow. I was wondering why it was like that. So yeah, notice how this has a blue and yellow color scheme instead of having a blue. Because normally it would have a blue because it's ultra rare. Well, I guess technically the other blue because... oh, what would you call it? The mythic border. But, you know, you would normally have... start at like the blue border for its main rarity, and then eventually have the light blue border because it became ascended to mythic. But now they're just changing that so the color represented is based on the color of the troop rather than the rarity of it. So even though this thing is maxed out mythic, which is still represented right over here, and technically max out shiny as well, apparently, which I assume is by those little other stars right over here. Because these seem to be elite levels, those seem to be probably the gold level or something. I'm not sure, the shiny level. But anyways, but yeah, they basically changed this background, like how it's blue and yellow now, to represent its color rather than its rarity. Anyways, this visual update also applies to elite level luck for the cards, which have been updated to match the new luck. Weapons have colored stars under the weapon's image that reflect the weapon's rarity. This will match the background for the weapon spell icon, and troops in battles have also been updated to match this new style. This includes a new spell ready animation that appears on the card. Enemy heroes will also display their class icon in battle on their troop card. So now, one of the bigger things, shiny troops. So, we have introduced shiny troops to the game. For any of you that don't know, wait, did I actually mention that here? Wait, that's kind of funny. For anyone who have been playing for 7 or more years, there aren't like the previous shinies, but yeah, for any of you that don't know, shiny cards used to exist when the game first came out. They removed it around, I want to say 8 years ago or so. They had it only for like the first year or so of the game, and basically they were just a slightly different visual form of the cards. It just changed the border. But they have been changed quite a bit differently than what shinies used to be. They also used to be completely random for keys, whereas now they are accumulated, or I should more so say upgraded, through a completely different system. But anyways, these aren't like the previous shiny versions you encountered, which were reasonably subtle and displayed on the card's max level. Read below to learn more. So, troops can now become shiny troops. Time to go shiny hunting in Gems of War. No. Shiny troops and get a visual gameplay update. So only 30 troops will be available to become shiny when 7.0 launches, which is kind of funny because when the game first launched, technically there was only 80-something shinies in the game, because there wasn't even 100 troops at the time, so I guess that kind of checks out. The only 30 out of the 1,300 in the game, so a little bit less than I was anticipating, but hey, at least we don't have too many to go for, if nothing else. But anyways, all 30 troops are common, rare, ultra rare, and epic, because if they made it anything higher, they'd be broken beyond belief. There are plans for legendary and mythic shiny troops in the future. Well, they will be broken beyond belief. Troops can become shiny at any time and don't require that troop to be fully ascended, leveled, or traded. Oh, that's... okay, I didn't know that. That's interesting. So newer players have just as easy access to shining... well, maybe not as easy, but in theory, a newer player can still shiny a troop just as easily as, you know, someone who's been playing for a while. Obviously, someone who's been playing for a while has, like, resource stacks beyond anything. But, yeah, you can still fully max it shiny without fully maxing everything else. That's cool. It's independent of the Ascension system and the elite level system and everything else. That's cool. So you don't actually have to max that, because I assumed that was the case before, where you had to max literally everything on it, and this would be the new upgrade that goes beyond it. But no, this is a completely separate upgrade system, which you don't even need to upgrade all this other stuff to be able to get the value from it. So that's kind of cool. So shiny troops have 3 levels that each give a small bonus. The first bonus is 1 less mana cost. Huge. The next is a enhanced version of the troop spell. This could be huge if the improvement is actually good. Really depends on what it does per troop, and this is where the most uniqueness will probably come per every single shiny, as, you know, that could do anything. Obviously, it'll be dependent completely on the troop, which is why they didn't release it for, like, everything in the game. As, yeah, this could be drastically different between troop to troop. And then, once you fully max it out, it'll have 2 lower mana costs. 1 from the first level, 1 from the 3rd level. So 2 completely lower, which is huge for things that have low mana costs, which, hey, it's being applied to low rarities initially, so they're all low mana cost troops. Each level of shiny troops unlocks some lore for the troop as well, so that's cool. Players will need to earn shiny tokens for a troop in order to unlock the shiny levels. So for level 1, you'll need 5 shiny tokens. For level 2, you need 10. And for level 3, you need 20. So is that 35 total or 20 total? I assume that's 35 total. Each troop, as in you'll need 5, then you'll need another 10, and then you'll need another 20 for 35 total, I assume, based on how that's scaled. Each troop has their own shiny token, which can be earned from shiny chests. Shiny chests are a new chest that can be accessed from the chest menu. Ooh, what does it cost? Shiny chests will give 1 to 3 tokens for a troop. So this is actually an interesting system, because this will make it so newer players can catch up pretty easily. Because they're only releasing 30 initially, but, you know, they're probably going to add another 30 and, like, another patch and then another 30. And, you know, slowly add more in time. And, like, 3 years from now, we'll have, like, 300 shiny troops in the game or something. So it'll actually be kind of easy to catch up, because you're going to get a surplus of whatever currently exists. Like, the current 30 right now are going to be some of the easiest 30s to ever get shiny. However, down the line, once they have like 400 or 500, obviously as a new player comes in, you'll be able to distribute it across that entire drop table. Whereas a lot of people early on, you're going to overwaste. Like if we go for all 30 shinies right now, we're going to waste a lot of currencies, because then when they add another 10 shinies in like a few weeks or a month from now or whenever, we'll have to go and basically get the whole drop table over again. The main way that they fixed that for every other drop table in the game were through event keys and stuff like that, ways to target it. So hopefully we'll have some kind of ways to target shinies in a way, to be able to get specific tokens for the ones we really want. Otherwise, there's going to be a complete RNG system across every single shiny that exists in the game at a given moment in time, meaning that holding off on leveling them could actually be beneficial, waiting for more of them to exist within the game. Anyways, each troop has their own shiny token, which can be earned through the shiny chests. And basically, as more come into the game, you'll be able to more evenly distribute them. And if you go for a bunch of them early now, then you're going to keep getting shiny tokens that you don't need, as I don't believe you can convert them into anything. Anyways, shiny chests are a new chests that can be accessed through the chest menu. Shiny things will give 1 to 3. Once your troop has been reached shiny level 3 and maxed out, their token... Okay, never mind. You get shiny dust. Oh, never mind. They already have a solution to it. Now, why couldn't they have done this when the game first came out? Okay, so they already fixed the whole issue then. Nice. All right, so we're going to have shiny dust whenever you get one for an already maxed out one. Okay, that's huge. And assumably with enough shiny dust, you could target them. Oh, that's going to be really nice. Players will be able to exchange 100 shiny dust for a shiny token for a troop that is not shiny level 3. Okay, never mind. That's the solution right there. Oh, that's huge. Wait, that is amazing. That is really amazing. All right, nice. Players can earn shiny keys from... Wait, is 100 shiny dust only one singular token, though? That does not seem like the right ratio. It seems like it should be like 10 and not 100. But, so yeah, you still get penalized pretty heavily for that then. But, yeah, only one token and you need 35? At least it's targetable, so you could do it on literally any of them in the game. But that conversion rate seems a little bad. But, at least it's targetable. It's kind of like diamonds in that sense. Anyways, players can earn shiny keys from end stage rewards and weekly events. Oh, so you're going to be able to get them through some other means as well. Or from new weekly event offers. Read them below. Players can view a troop shiny level progress on the troop overview menu. So in the overview over there, players will be able to access the shiny troops menu by tapping the area off the screen. Each week, one of the newly released troops will be able to become shiny. Ooh! So there normally only is one being added most weeks. So that means we're getting a new shiny every week. Okay, that's kind of cool. And their token can be added to the shiny chest. Okay. Okay, so they're almost starting like how the game first started. Like, that's how basically the game first came out. Back in the day, we didn't have as many options. So the whole kind of system of the game was kind of centered around that, except you were using trait stones and other resources. But now, or not even trait stones back then, but, you'd just be using souls and such back then. Basically souls being like almost dust in a sense, but like way back when the game started. So they're kind of bringing back that whole system in a more meaningful way. And actually having a proper dust system this time, unlike when the game first launched, because we didn't have diamonds at the time. So you don't disenchant stuff for diamonds or shards in this game, which would make sense. But, those currencies didn't exist when they made the system for it. But this time around it does. So it does become dust that you can use for any of them. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, so basically, even though they didn't fix the whole disenchanting system, they basically made a new one that already has the fix solved already, so that's kind of cool. We will look at additional shiny troops and other previously released troops in the future updates. However, the ones that are going to be getting initially are Anabite Warrior, probably not worth using. Bai, I forget what that even does. Berserker, I forget what that does do. Bullet, I forget what you do too. Chris Turtle, huge. Chris Turtle is a brown spammer with board control. Wait, is that the green one? No, Chris Turtle's the brown one. Wait, why do I forget which one this is? But yeah, this one's really good regardless. Dolkifer, probably not worth it. Dragon Knight, awful. Drake is awful. Though, depending on what buff it gets, it could be okay. Dryad is situational. Falconer is actually really good. I'm curious what buff they give it. Grimoria, I forget. A lot of these are dead content troops, so interesting that they're trying to bring them back. Guardian of the Fields, I also forget. Harper, I also forget. Hind, I forget. Ice Goblin's actually kind of nice. He does 2 explodes with a freeze. Him having a small buff could actually be really good depending on what his special effect he ends up getting. So I'm curious to see exactly what that ends up doing then. Living Quartz. I believe that was one of the ones that had the giant gem mechanic. Maid of Envy, Owlif. Is Owlif the common? Because that thing was already really good. Rashka Freeblood. Oh, that's a huge. Rashka Freeblood's actually already pretty good. Scrabby, Sir Alamare, Spark Grinder, Spellblade, Spirit of Rage, Spirit Dancer. This was a pretty good converter, if I'm not mistaken. Spring Emissary. Oh, Savasi! Savasi is a really funny one. I'm glad they included it. For any of you that don't know, Savasi was the first ever new troop added to the game. And he also came in with Savasi blades back when they actually added weapons for all the new troops as well. That's a very dated system that has gone very quickly. But yeah, he was the very first new troop ever added. And that's cool that he's getting also in the first batch to be shiny. I'm really curious to see what he makes, what he gets for that. Vlad, the Unstead, Void Portal, and Werecat. Okay, some of those will be interesting. Any other mana accumulators in there will definitely be some of the bigger beneficiaries, but we don't know. We have to see what the extra improvement is to see how overall beneficial it'll end up being ultimately. Anyways, so weekly guild events. Also, I think we're only halfway done reading through this, by the way. We got more and more and more. Let's see, more and more and more and a little bit more and a little bit more. Oh gosh, we got a little ways to go. Also, has the update hit for anyone yet, by the way? Do let me know, just in case, as we'll go see things firsthand. I'm pretty sure there's not too much we could do immediately, but whatever we can, we're definitely doing. Okay, so weekly guild event improvements. It's time to mix things up with a bit of weekly events. We've been running world events back to back to back for a couple years now, and we have found ourselves missing the variety of a week-long raids event, invasions, and Tower of Doom. Okay, so that's why we saw Tower of Doom coming more frequently. We also found that the journeys were fun, and we just wanted to experience all those more often. We are returning to a weekly guild event rotation, with raid bosses and invasions returning as weekly events. Oh, that's cool. So they're bringing back all the other events instead of spamming a world event literally every single week forever. Let's see, like every 10 out of 11 weeks. Let's see, the raid events and returning, blah, blah, blah. The world journey events. Journeys are huge because you get, this is where you get a lot of deeds for free or very cheap. And Tower of Doom events. And of course, we already saw that when we were looking at some of the things. But yeah, Tower of Doom is happening like once every 6 weeks now. Back to how it almost used to be. It used to be once every 4 weeks, but once every 6 weeks, still better than once every 11. Raid boss, invasions, journey, and Tower of Doom events have received more improvements as part of this change. Raid boss, invasions, journey, and Tower of Doom overview menu for all events have received an update to clearly show the current progress, highlight event troops or weapons, and clearly show what the player restrictions are for the event. Okay, so that'll be a lot more readable. The event troops in the raid boss, invasion, and journey events are now defined as event captains. Oh yeah, I did read this earlier. They like buffing the event captains, which is kind of cool. Event captains gain double magic to actually encourage you to use them, even if they're dead content immediately. That's huge. When using them for the event. And the raid boss plus invasion, they also have double score earned. Well, they already had double score earned, did they not? Oh no, I guess they technically didn't. Though you would still use them. Wait, what do they mean by double score? Okay, that's interesting. Because that wasn't the case before, but you would normally use them to begin with, so that's not too big a deal. Like every raid boss, you would always use the raid thingy, and every invasion, you would already use the invasion thing. But now you really need to. Even if you wanted to use a different team, you basically have to use these troops now, whereas before they were a little bit more optional. But, okay. But that doesn't really change much, but if you did want to go without them, you can't now. You basically have to use them, but in all fairness, I think I always use them anyway, so that's not too big a deal. Example, Event Captain will now count for double the towers destroyed, so whenever you kill a tower, you get 2 tower kills. So every 4 battle would now be 8 kills, essentially. And assumably, that's if anything on your team kills it, not specifically them. Hopefully, it's not specifically them, otherwise that might be a little bit clunky to try to make sure they get the kill. Journey guides were already multiplying the score, so they have no change in that regard. Even troops from older... No, them having double damage is going to be broken beyond belief. Or maybe they mean they don't receive the updates and they're also not getting the magic. Because the journey troops having double magic would be insanely broken. Especially those infinite loop ones that were already hitting so hard for infinite damage. Let's see. Event troops from older events will not get this treatment. It will only apply to the new ones because, you know, whatever the one currently is for the week is the one that gets the apply. So that makes perfect sense. So, yeah, that's just how you would expect it to be. Let's see. The doomed weapon in the Tower of Doom from the events weapon, which will have a similar vein, where you will get double score. Interesting. So you get double the amount of dooms killed, and assumably double of the side room when you do it. So you don't get double magic, but you do get double of whatever the loot is. So I assume if you get a scroll, you get 2 of them, and if you obviously kill a doom, you get 2 doom kills instead of 1. That's interesting. I'm not sure if I'd want to use the new doom weapon all the time in the team, but I don't know. I guess we'd have to try at least building some teams around it. You'd probably still not use it, though. I'm not sure if there's a big enough benefit to bother with it. Especially if it doesn't affect the side rooms, because then you would only use it on the Doom battle. I don't know. We'll have to check that out. Because that means we're going to have to use all the new rings every single time, and those rings do not give that much offensive pressure unless you have an armor boost ratio, which is hard to do on a lot of those days. Anyways, raid, or colors, I should say. Raid boss has a new boss enemy. Oh yeah, we might have a new mythic we can go craft for power orbs. Let's hope so. The third power orb troop, please. It's based a lot on Zolgoth, apparently. Or, you know, not exactly on Zolgoth, but it's in the same vein that it came from that mode. So I really hope that the Catharascu, I have no clue what to call this, it better not be meta. The Catharascu, yeah, that. Let's hope this isn't meta. But hopefully it'll cost 8 power orbs so we can go get a copy or two. There will be a craftable hymn in the Soul Forge, similar to Zolgoth, which is why I assume it's going to be power orbs, because they specifically say similar to Zolgoth, which means probably 8 power orbs and, you know, the exact cost of Zolgoth. This will be added to the Soul Forge next weekly reset. Also, keep in mind, a lot of this update doesn't occur until next weekly reset. And we'll be, of course, gone. This is actually our last stream for the next week. I'll be going on a family trip tomorrow, so we'll be gone for a week. I'll still have a recap video going up tomorrow, hopefully, though, over everything. Anyways, in each event shop, there's now a buy tiers 1 to 6 option. Okay, so you don't have to click a billion times. That's really nice. Great quality of life feature there. The buy tiers option is only available in weekly events and not the one-day weekend events, like the Faction Assault. We will look to add the feature to them in the future. We did not include the tier 7 since it is repeatable. Okay, that makes sense. The tiers 1 to 6 is only available when players have not purchased any tiers. So if you start buying any amount of tiers, you still have to do them one at a time. There will be a warning that appears if the player goes to purchase tier 1, warning them that you can't do the multi-buy option. Okay, that's fine. The gem cost for buying tiers 1 to 6 is the same, so there's no bulk discount. We have 2 new weekly event offers that will appear in the game. The Head Start offer and the Heroic Booster offer. What is this? Let's see. These new offers will now not be available. Will not be available for world events at this stage. All right, interesting. The Head Start offer will appear 48 hours before the next event begins and runs up until the event starts on the weekly resets. The Head Start offer will contain the following rewards. Event Head Start. This will start the player further into the event and will give them some score based on the Head Start. The Head Start is different each event and is roughly the equivalent of purchasing 20 sigils. Oh wow, that is a heavy Head Start. Though it depends at what point. If you mean like the earlier point 20 or like a later point 20. But wow, that is quite the Head Start. Let's see. 5 shiny troop tokens will also be given. Let's see. These tokens will match the new shiny troop that will be released the following week. And 4 shiny keys that you can end up opening. Bonus reward. This reward changes depending on the event type. And then the Heroic Booster will appear 48 hours after the weekly event begins and will run from 48 hours before. So basically, neither of these will coincide at the same time. And the Heroic Boost gives you the following. It gives a Potion of Heroism, which does something. 20 sigils for the event, which this other one seems way better if that's the case. And 4 shiny keys. So why would you ever get this instead of the other one? The other one just does that automatically, seemingly. The Potion of Heroism will give the player a hero double magic damage when used for the... Oh, that's why. That's a lot of damage. Wait, that's why you would get that one. Double damage? That's a lot of damage. Of course, if you're in a mode that you're already getting like 160% boost, well, I guess that's even more damage on top of that, but still, it depends how it multiplies with that, but still, wow. That's a lot of damage. Just double magic. Though not double skull, so that means you can't do skull builds then, unfortunately, but interesting. I assume these are money locked. I'm not sure if they're going to be gem locked. We'll have to wait and see, but they definitely sound like they're money locked. But if they are gem locked, I'm curious how many gems that is. The Potion of Heroism will give the players here a double magic. We already read that. The only applies to the weekly event, so obviously it doesn't apply everywhere. That would be broken beyond belief. It only applies to the weekly event, so raid, invasion, stuff like that. It will not apply to obviously Guild War or something. That would be broken beyond belief. So obviously it's not applying to those kind of modes. Anyways, with all these changes, we have adjusted the difficulty scaling of the raid, invasions, and Tower of Dooms, and journey events at higher levels. How high? Are you talking like up to 26 in Tower of Doom, or the super high levels? We'll have to wait and see. Interesting. This has been done with free players in mind. Players should be able to achieve similar rewards for free as they did previously. Okay. So, assumably, that wouldn't affect most of the lower tiers then. Along with the change, we have extended the stage rewards in the events to 16 stages. Oh, that does mean a little bit more weekly grind, but hey, if we're getting better loot, I'm perfectly fine with that. Honestly, they didn't do this for Explore 2. Extend Explore 12 to Explore 16, so we can get better loot from it. But yeah, that's more loot across your entire guild. I guess that technically increases the weekly grind by like half an hour to an hour, but honestly, those events get done pretty quickly. Like, you put an hour or two into them and they're already done across the entire week, so... it looks like it might take it like 30 more minutes to do those events every single week, potentially. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see how it scales. It might also mean you might have to buy to like tier 4 or something if you're not buying any of those other bundle thingies. Whereas currently you could do it with like, well, almost like tier 2 or something. Some of the rewards at the higher stages include shiny keys, cursed runes. Wait, what are cursed runes? Oh wait, are this the currency that already exists? That's kind of useless. Yeah, I think it is. That's not one that's used for a bunch of those curse breaker weapons and everything like that. So that's not anything too particularly special. Dragonite, we already know that. And tokens for the new shiny troops. We introduced weapon restrictions to the Raid and Tower of Doom. Okay, so weapon restriction will now apply to those. It didn't before, but now it does. So that's interesting. So weapons being taken into the battle must correspond. So now, for example, if it's a yellow Tower of Doom, you now have to use a yellow weapon. Before, you could use any weapon. Similar in Raids, you were allowed to use any weapon, even if it wasn't from the kingdom. Now you must use a weapon specifically from the corresponding kingdom. This assumably does not apply to invasions, because invasions is based on a troop type, and is not going to force you to use the hero class related to that troop type, seemingly. But it will force you in Raids to use the weapon corresponding to the kingdom, and in Tower of Doom, it'll force you to use a weapon corresponding to the color. Because before you could just use anything, but now you actually do apply the restriction there. As far as Deep Shrines, this is some kind of new feature. Deep Shrines are a new type of shrine that spawns every 2 weeks. Deep Shrines have 5 levels of rewards that can be earned and purchased. Each level requires a different resource to collect. Gold, souls, glory, minor colored trait stones, and runic colored trait stones. Well, those two are basically free. That's nice. Anyways, Deep Shrines are tied to 6 mana colors. Also, we're almost done reading through this. Then we can go through the rest of the chat. Also, thank you everyone for helping us get to 100 viewers right now. I said we'd hand out 3 extra codes tonight if we get there. So, yeah, let's start handing out a bunch more codes. Here you guys go. They all have the Sharky in it too if you guys haven't got that pet yet. Anyways, let's keep reading. And then we'll go back and double check everything with chat. But yeah, do we not have the patch yet? That's kind of weird. Normally by now we would have gotten the patch. Hopefully we get it pretty soon. Luckily we're still reading through the patch notes, so it's not that big a deal yet. Anyways, let's keep going. Deep Shrines are tied to the 6 mana colors and require trait stones matching the color of the shrine at levels 4 and 5, which will be the same as the color of the Weekly Kingdom. Purchasing a Deep Shrine level will also give extra rewards on top of that, on top of the source or resource. So level 1 bonus is Orb of Chaos and the Underspire pack. So all of these are giving Underspire packs. Level 2 gives you 2 Epic Volkies. Level 3 gives you 25 Cursed Runes. Level 4 gives you a major Orb of Chaos. And level 5 gives you 100 Dragonite. Purchasing all 5 levels will give a bonus Mythic Medal of Nisha on top of the other rewards. So I assume this is money locked if the final reward is a full medal of Nisha, because that's a pretty good one. Underspire packs contains rewards that can be used in the week's Underspire, 3 torches and 6 random trinkets. Okay, though these are the ones that are not money locked, so maybe this is only gems. Interesting. Oh no, it actually said right here what they cost. Wait. What? That's some pretty good loot if this is all it costs. Wait. Are you trying to tell me to get these, all we have to spend is gold, which is infinite, souls, which is infinite, glory, which is infinite, minor colored trait stones, which are super infinite, and runic colored trait stones that are ultra super infinite? Wait, that means these rewards are completely free then. Unless the gold and glory number are like insane, but even then, I've like, what, 26 million glory right now? It's pretty easy to earn. I just kill a bunch of glory gnomes during Vault events. But wait, these are all free. That is insane. That's some pretty good loot for basically free. Plus you'll get a bunch of torches and trinkets for the other thing. Wow, that's really cool. But yeah, if that only costs that, then that is, of course these numbers might be really high, but still, even if the gold is like 1 million or something, I wouldn't mind. That's really cheap. For getting a free Mythic Medal of Nisha? You know how good that is alone, even if that was the only reward here? Like, that's worth, like, so much. Yeah, it doesn't even matter what these numbers are. This could be like 3 million gold, 1 million souls, 500k glory, and that might still be worth it just for the Nisha. That's insane. And these you basically have infinite of, at least later in the game. Minor trait stones might be the biggest issue for newer players, though, as you tend to get bottlenecked on. If you're going to get bottlenecked on any of these resources, there's probably the first one you're getting bottlenecked on. But later in the game, you have more of those than you know what to do with. Anyways, Purchasing all 5 level... Oh, we already mentioned that, the torch. Deep shrines will always appear in the leftmost side of the shrine's menu when active. Players will need to go into the deep shrine pop-up menu to purchase the shrine. In the deep shrine menu, players will be able to select each level to view them, but they must be earned and purchased in order. Deep shrines last for 1 week, starting and ending with the weekly event. Okay, so basically it's a standard on-week thing. Deep shrines are linked to the Underspire, as we saw with the resources there. A convenient place to get their rewards, but the resources can be earned in other game modes too. So, two new achievements. One is, they're both related to shiny cards. One is to upgrade 3 troops to shiny level 1, which should be pretty easy. Both of these should be ridiculously easy. I was expecting one to be like, go get 100 shiny troops, like that 100 gold elite level one. But no, these two seem very basic. And the other one is just get 5 troops to shiny level 2. Both of these should be pretty straightforward. You might even be able to do that within like a week or so. Anyways, the shrine menu has been updated to a full screen. Oh, these are general changes. So the shrine menu has been updated to a full screen menu, and players can slide the shrines horizontally to view them all. All shrines will now display half the collectible rewards or the current amount, whichever is higher. Rather than players seeing 0 gold and for the shrine. So these are the money locked ones that they're referring to there. The priestess from Whitehelm's art has been updated. She's now one of the tutorial troops, and she asked us if she could look her best. You can't say no to the priestess. So they basically updated her for the tutorial sequence. They've been doing a lot of stuff for early game rework. I almost want to make a new account just to kind of see it all. We might end up doing that since we're hitting the big 7.0. We'll have to look into it. Obviously, I won't be able to do it immediately because I'm going to be gone for the next week seeing family. However, maybe in like 2 weeks from now, we might start a brand new account and go for that for like about a month or so, just for the fun of it, cover a couple early game guides, and to see what the new player experience is, because gosh, every single update they've been adding more to the new player experience. We have made some improvements to the intro quest line, speaking of which, to make all the battles quicker and easier for new players to complete. The world map UI now unlocks when players reach the world map. This is a bunch of intro stuff. Completing and skipping a campaign task will now animate to make it clear what that actually happened. We have removed the settings option to show hide spell mana details as the new card layout allows the mana costs to live separately to the mana orbs. We have added an animation when players complete a task to make it easier to tell what happens. Players can now select the bonus reward item in the flash offers through the help text, and newer players didn't have a means to tell what a reward was. Okay. And some bug fixes. I could only imagine how long this list would be if they actually posted everything. Fixing the visual issue of the advent calendars. Oh, finally, they fixed the calendar bug we were just talking about. Fixing missing art on mobile builds. Yeah, I noticed that too when I was playing it for the Vault event earlier. Fixing an issue on Switch, and fixing a few of the Wandering Genie Daemon buffs and debuffs. You know what? Oh, no. They didn't fix this properly. The way that they needed to fix this was remove it from the game. Oh, no. They didn't fix this one. They got so close. All they had to do was fix Genie and Daemons by removing them from the game. Oh, they got close. They like half did what they needed to do, but yeah, they did not remove it from the game. That's unfortunate. Anyways, known issues, because obviously only the Merchant Angel are relevant at all. These just delay every battle every time they show up. Known issues. Okay, what are these? There's a visual issue where bronze troops are not displaying the bronze card frame. There's a visual issue where returning from the troop overview menu for a shiny troop will not display the reduced mana cost. Okay, so hopefully they'll fix that soon. That's going to be a little annoying. When using suggest a troop, it will recommend weapons that don't match the kingdom restrictions because it doesn't match the new format. And if a player returns to the weekly kingdom menu after playing Explore in another kingdom, the Underspire button and Explore buttons appear to overlap, which could be a little annoying, but they'll probably fix that at some point. Anyways, hello everyone! Let's go and start all the way from the top and go say hello to everyone. And hopefully, are we in 7.0 yet? Wait, is it not coming until tomorrow? Wait, no! Wait, is the patch actually not coming till tomorrow? Let's see. Did they actually mention that on the thing that it ended up getting slightly delayed? Because we had the patch notes as early as this morning. But anyways, let's go run down the whole hellos, and then we'll hand out another code. Actually, let's hand out another code right now and start going through all the hellos. But did they actually say that it's not coming till tomorrow? I just read whatever that was out of context, so not sure if that's what you're actually referring to. But anyways, hello Maximus, hello Kios, hello Anthony, hello Daddy Shark, hello Lester. Gosh, we're gonna have a lot of people to say hello to. Hello Tyrion, hello Minternash Film, hello QFX, hello Tyrion, hello Jason, hello Cookie, hello Humberto, hello Lucian, hello Florian, hello Humberto, hello Mr. Jesse, hello Sushi Ninja, hello Isabel, hello Jan S, hello Chaos, hello King Ollie, hello Defiant, hello Dragor, hello Lester, hello Yaya Ox, hello Maximus, I'm already repeating so many, hello Glorfindel, let's see, hello Lucian, hello hello Bill, hello Stode, hello Rova, hello hello Chad, hello hello Logic Slayer, hello Clip Bomb, hello Supernova, hello hello Anthony, hello other Anthony, wait, there's two Anthonys, hello both Anthonys, hello hello Speed Factor, hello Matt, hello yeah, aren't the shrines, yeah, I think the shrine thing might have been referring to these shrines for that one feature. Hello Inflame, hello Draco, hello Cynical, hello NASA, and hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I guess we do daily things now. Are we actually not getting the patch tonight? Did someone mention that? Or is it still coming? Is it still coming? What's the forum been mentioning? Is that, yeah, let me go restart the game real quick. Let me just check something. Let's see. Do we have an update yet? I'm not seeing an update. I'm not seeing an update. Oh no, what does the forum say? Oh no, is it actually not coming till tomorrow? Normally it hits like right now. Like within an hour ago, or like literally now. If it's not hit in 10 minutes, oh no, maybe we're not getting it tonight. That's not ideal. Because that means we'll be probably gone by the time 7.0 hits if it's not tonight. Oh no. Well, we read through the whole changelog if nothing else. Oh, also there's all the redeem codes we already handed out. We'll have a few more as well. They all have the little Sharky pet in it too if you don't already have it, or if you don't have it maxed yet. But there we go. Anyway, so in other news, let's see, 7.0 update Underspire will be released July 19th. Oh no, that's tomorrow. No, it is tomorrow. Well, we got to read through the entire changelog. Well, let me go change the title to 7.0 update reading. Let's see, 7.0 updates, changelog. Reading changelog and checking new features. There we go. Alright, well, there we go. So let's go do all the normal things. This will be our final stream before I go on a family trip for a week. I probably won't be back until, it looks like, Wednesday night as far as streams and everything. I will try, well, I guess I can't even cover a little mini video on 7.0 before I go. Because if it's not coming out until tomorrow, I'm going to be gone. So that's a little unfortunate. But, well, we went through the whole entire reading, so there we go. But yeah, we'll have to go way more in depth later then. That's a little unfortunate. Luckily, most of it's not starting till Monday. And I should be able to get back by Wednesday as far as back into regular schedule, getting videos out and all that. I might even be able to get a video out Tuesday night. So, though I'm probably not streaming Tuesday night because I'm getting back so late. But before I go to bed, I might be able to get a video out on 7.0, the weekly event stuff, all that kind of good stuff. But basically, a week from now, we should hopefully be back. With Wednesday being fully back by then. Not tomorrow Wednesday, but next week's Wednesday, of course. Anyways, let's go do a couple things. I might skip on the faction event, but we got Guild Wars and other things to go do. So let's go and go clear out all that. And who knows, maybe we'll still do the faction event, might as well. So, of course, we got good old Guild Wars this week. As far as Guild Wars are concerned, it is a yellow day restriction, at least on PC Mobile. I think consoles has slightly different. That's my yellow team these days. I think I made it into something really weird last time. I'm running a Bork Rope Dart team. Honestly, I don't hate that. That's fine. We never did get the Legends Reborn to buff Bork, though, unfortunately. I believe we get that in 2 weeks from now. So we still have a little ways to wait until we get the Bork. However, Bork Rope Dart is pretty decent, and is about to get a buff in 2 weeks from now when we get the Legends Reborn event. So, you know what, I might as well keep this as a team. That way, next time we have it, we'll have it buffed. So we'll have that. If I'm not mistaken, it is a little bit of score reduction to help there, too. It's not quite the same as running Gorgoltha there from a score reduction standpoint. However, as long he gets going a little bit quicker, which is the main thing we're kind of banking on with a team like this. And, yeah, we might as well still use this team. Why not? Give it a shot. Anything else we need to change? Don't believe so. Other than maybe going a little bit more into mana, but we already have the 20% start. I guess we could benefit a little bit more from just going all in on magic, but we'll be fine. Let's just go for it. Also, unfortunately, we're like 1 off from getting into the next rank for a little bit extra stats, but it's not that big a deal. Let's go do our battles. And it is yellow day, right? I've never accidentally used the wrong color day on the wrong color thing, but there we go. Wait, that's July 18th? Wait, that's still tonight then. Wait, are we still getting the patch today then? Wait. Because that means we might still be getting the patch. Hold up. Let's see. So, we are still getting the patch today? I'm so confused. Well, we'll find out. If we get it within the next hour or so, obviously we'll go over it. But if it's not out by then, yeah, we might not be able to. But, yeah, we'll give it a shot. We need to read time zones. Wait, what was the time zone difference then? Like, how many hours from now was the approximate time that they mentioned then? Let's see. Okay, so in about 9 hours or less. Okay, so they're doing it more at reset time this time. Okay, that's a little bit weird compared to how they normally do it. Oh, so I just realized I have no cleanse medals and we're currently webbed. We're about to lose this battle. That is really bad. Let's see. Because that does almost nothing when disabled like that. What's his convert right now? He's purple to green. That's kind of scary based on the current state of the board. There isn't much we could do to try to counter that other than maybe moving hero up a little bit and hoping we can get something going there. But that's not going to do too much. Bork, can you do anything for us? You got this, Bork. You got this. Also, I just realized, why is he using Yellow Book? Today's green, Yellow Guild War. He's accidentally using his Green Day today, so at least that helps us a little bit, even though I forgot to set the cleanse medal. Let's see. I would love if you could cleanse. That'd be great so we could actually win. Bork, please. About to cast you for, like, no value whatsoever. I think we just take the denial there. As much as I want the blue. You know what? We're going for the blue, just to make sure we can get a Rope Dart here. Because I have no confidence in this thing ever getting unentangled. Can we do enough damage? No. I was gonna go for the green and start getting Weaver up. I just need you to cleanse, like, right now, if you could. That'd be great. He does get a little bit of convert. How, Bork? How are you not cleansed? Get cleansed! Okay, that would be a bad Cascade. I'm just gonna let him have it because he gives us good value from it. I don't want to move the other thing over. We're just gonna take a blue from the sky and, let him take the other move. He didn't go for it. Interesting. So we can take extra turn Skull to get rid of his barrier. However, we're not going to have enough follow-up to really do anything there. Actually, yes, we will. Ubistat got full mana. Nice. Okay, we can do that. Get the Ubistat there. What on earth is this fight? This is the clunkiest fight we've had in a while, but wow. Hey, it's still winning. This is such a very scuffed fight, but somehow it's going perfectly fine, though very slow. Finally, Bork. Okay, now we can play the game. Took long enough. Wow. That took way too long, but now we just auto-win. We do that. Ubistat dead. Boom. There we go. Anyways. Wow. That was like 10 turns of web. It did get re-webbed, so it did reset the timer, but still. That thing was webbed forever. Alright, and we're up against Infinite Goblin team. So that shouldn't be too bad to counter. Maybe they'll do a manual update in the middle of someone's Guild War battle. That would be kind of funny. I didn't think about that. They're literally doing the update during Guild War. Like, even more so, because the Guild War would have... well, then again, if they did it now, it'd still be in the middle, too, but still. But yeah, hopefully I'll still be able to get a video up on it tomorrow. I'll try to the best I can. But if it's coming out around reset time, then we should be able to do it pretty easily then. Well, unfortunately, they didn't end up doing it tonight, seemingly. Well, we got to read through the entire changelog. A lot of interesting things happening for sure, so we'll have plenty of time to go mess around with it, if nothing else, over the next upcoming weeks. Plus, most of it's not hitting until Monday anyways, as far as a lot of the changes. And that tends to be the case for a lot of updates these days, where a lot of it doesn't propagate until the following weekly reset. And this week is no different for the update. Normally they do a Tuesday night. A little bit unfortunate. That's going to be like a little bit more towards like midday tomorrow. Not really midday, but you know what I mean. Further than it normally is time-wise. Let's go get rid of this book. Problem. I don't know if I get set up for this. I guess we just move it to first slot. Oh, I can just move anything to first slot. How about Mercy? So I'll move you to first. As long as it doesn't go for the convert, we should be okay. Actually, I can just go for the insta-kill directly here. Do I bother? Oh, I should have killed the yellow guy then if I did it that way. I did that in a really weird way. Wow, he's going to do a lot of damage to us. There's a couple ways we could do this. I actually want to go get all my mana back and hope for an extra turn. We did not land it. That's a little unfortunate. I was hoping we would also get full mana on the other thing, and now we have no mana on anything, which could be very problematic here. But yeah, I should have done it on the high skull guy. I'm not sure why I didn't. As long as his book doesn't spam too much here, we should be okay. There's a reason we put the Entangle there, so he wouldn't do like any damage to us. Unfortunately, he's getting like infinite mana right now, and he might actually kill us off the split damage alone. But there we go. Okay. And now he's going to go clear out everything else, get the last bit of yellow that we need, go Rope Dart the next biggest threat, which is definitely you. Gosh, that Entangle got so much value right there. And we're just going to go for the Ubistek kill at this point. And unfortunately, this will kill the bunny and not the hero, but we'll do that. And one more cycle, and that should be match. We go for that, rope dart him down, and it should pretty much be kill range as long as he doesn't get infinite going again. That should be the kill. Is Ubistek enough damage here? No. Because he doesn't double tap when there's only one left. But we could do this first and then do Weaver. The reason I want to do this is because we get the mana accumulation from it. And there we go. Though he got so much mana there, but at least he didn't do that much damage overall. Since he was entangled, though he still got the split damage every time he casted the book there. Okay, 2 more fights. Next up, we have a Diamantina team. One thing that you can actually do with Diamantina is like move it to front so it blocks all the mana and even disease it if you want. So that you basically block out all the manas. We're not running disease on this team, however, we do have the ability to move it to the front to kind of block out their mana a little, which we'll probably end up utilizing. He does have a little bit of skulls per turn, that's fine. He shouldn't get too much value over there. He's creating 4 skulls every turn and has that little dart that does a bit of extra turn. A little bit of a weird mix that he's using right now. But as long as we surge on this yellow, we should be good to go. And we did. So that should be match. He'll just take a skull here. We'll clear the whole board. And after this, we're good to go. We just go win. Who should we kill first? I could kill you. I'm tempted to do hero, but honestly, his weapon is not that threatening in this case. I would say the biggest threat here is Diamantina overall. However, I kind of do want to deal with this just so he doesn't get scope pokes on us. But the biggest issue with Diamantina there is just that it has a really high skull reduction. So if I try taking a skull, we're just going to get a lot less value. So I'm just going to kill it out with skull, it seems. I could try for the sky there. We have a higher chance given the extra skulls there, but let's do it that way. Try killing out this hero. It's entangled. It's using elementals. I don't want elementals doing anything scary, so just want to kill that out right away. And yeah, pretty much good to go here. Unfortunately, we can't really get much value from Weaver, but all we have to do is get Bork back to full mana, cast him, and should be good to go. And that doesn't hit anything too important. We get all of our mana back. And now we can just start wiping everything. I guess we go for Ubistek into Rope Dart. The only problem is I don't have Rope Dart ready to go at the moment. And the only thing left now is Diamantina, which ideally we're just going to go for the Rope Dart on because it doesn't really make sense to hit it with anything else. No, our Bork died! No, Bork! Come back! Also, it did a lot of damage. But then we just go for Weaver, and that's match, and we get our little resummon of the Web Spinner. It's the whole reason for having it set up that way, so we can get the Web Spinner resummon and then have the super high damage afterwards, which is always nice. And the final battle here. Also, we're on track for only like 9,200. This is not going too well. It looks like 7.0 is coming early tomorrow instead of tonight. So it got a little bit delayed, it looks like, compared to when it normally comes out. From what I can tell. But that's all unfortunate. But, I don't know, we're still getting it soon. Soon, TM. Alright, do we have enough damage to kill you? No, but we can try to get lucky. Come on, get lucky? No, we did not get lucky. No! That's a little bad. Does he get enough mana, though? Good, he does not get enough mana. That's fine. Wait, is Ubistek kill range? Please tell me it is. Time to do some math. It is 145. No! That's not kill range. Okay, I have to go for Bork into... I think we have to go Bork into Ubistek. What's your convert right now? Yellow to red? We're just going to have to hope that doesn't land. Come on. No, we didn't land extra turn, but we're fine. No, we gained barrier. I don't have Dispel. I have to do it again. Alright, we go for that again. Is that enough? Nice, nice. Okay, are we frozen on brown? We are. Good thing I didn't go for that. It's going to give him a lot of mana, but it's a lot of mana going into nothing, so we're fine. We'll go for that. Get our double kill. Everything important died, and it's basically match. We'll get rid of... I guess we were rid of you. You have a higher skull damage. Well, I guess technically, regardless of how you look at it, they both have 0 if you move to the front. But still, if something weird shenanigan happens, it's still slightly better that way. Oh no! I just realized something! It's actually worse that way, because I don't have enough spell damage to kill with Ubistek, do I? Because of the 25% reduction, because we don't have stun on it. So I'm actually going to have to cast a Weaver or something here. You know what? We'll go for the Mass Destroy. But yeah, I actually should have done it the other way around. The reason for it, the spell reduction actually made it so Ubistek wouldn't get a kill, so we wouldn't have gotten the double kill. If I did it on Mercy, that would have been enough damage there. Unfortunate, but not too big a deal. And there we go, 9,374. For how scuffed some of those fights were, that's honestly not that bad at all. But there we go, there's Yellow Guild War. Oh, so we're kind of low in the bracket right now. What's happening? Come on, Guild, we got this. See, how are we doing as a guild? Oh, it's just because we don't have some of our battles, and we're fine. We're beating the guild that we're up against right now. Unfortunately, they're already below us, so it doesn't really help much, but still. Anyways, let's go clear out a few other things. Oh, so here, have another code as well. I wanted like 1 billion codes. Let's see. Yeah, that was a very quick guild war. Very intense guild war, needlessly. But it was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoy Guild Wars. The reward system for it's still awful. Also, campaign's still happening next week. I was just double checking the time there. And calendar. Oh yeah, didn't they say they fixed the calendar system? Oh yeah, that doesn't actually apply yet, did they? But yeah, it's still very glitchy now. But that should be working properly as of next patch, it looks like. Based on the patch notes. Okay, so let's go clear out dungeons then. Come on. Come on. Top 3. No! We got weakness trapped. Doesn't matter that we have the life. Doesn't even matter. It's literally just getting 20% on the other ones then. Alright, let's just run like a Zolgoth team or something. Also, it looks like we might be getting a new Zolgoth as of next patch. I'm not sure if it's going to be as useful as new or as old Zolgoth, but it looks like it's going to cost 8 power orbs similarly. So that'll be kind of cool. But yeah, the big 7.0 patch. Well, unfortunate it's not hitting directly tonight, but it's still technically hitting tonight, just like way later tonight. I won't be up until that time though. But we should hopefully still be able to cover a video on it before we go tomorrow, so at least there's that. As long as time zone wise it falls at the right time. Because if they get delayed to like way later tomorrow, then that's yeah, I won't be able to cover it then before we go. Wait, you just got it on Xbox? Okay, maybe it is still propagating right now. Hold up. There's a chance. Alright, I'm not seeing it on Steam. Is anyone seeing it on Steam? Let me know. Because that'd be great. If it can actually hit tonight. Because I'm going to keep going for a little while and just hope it hits. Because ideally, I just want to stay up until it hits. Wait, is it on Steam right now? Wait, let me go restart it. Never mind. It looks like it got delayed by like an hour or so, but hold up. Wait. That's huge, if so. Wait. Hold all the presses. That's actually kind of convenient because we just finished every daily at this point, or every meaningful daily. I didn't do the Underworld faction thingy, but we could just skip that if we really had to tonight. That's not too big a deal. I was planning on skipping anyways. But, alright, let me go check. That's huge. Let's see. Let me finish out this last dungeon fight real quick. And then we'll go restart our game. Hold up. So it was just an hour delay today. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Alright, 7.0 time. Alright, let's see. I'll go check it in one moment, because I need to restart the entirety of Steam before we can see it. Or at least the entirety of Gems of War, if nothing else. And if then it doesn't show up, then we'll restart the entirety of Steam. Alright, dungeons have been completed. The only thing we didn't poke on then is the daily adventure board. Is there anything even good on adventure board today? Let's grab our 10 gems real quick before we go restart the game. And go run this down with, I guess, Magnesia. Or that works too, sure. I misclicked this team, but honestly, this is perfectly fine for what we need to do here. Let's go clear this out, and then we should be in good old 7.0. Hopefully. Though, now that I think about it, what can we actually do immediately, though? Because, like, that Underspire thingy doesn't seem to occur until next week's Monday. So I'm not sure everything we can do immediately. But I don't know, we'll go look through the game and see what we can. You have it on mobile, but not Steam. Interesting. Sometimes completely restarting Steam can end up doing it. Has anyone else gotten on Steam? Because sometimes you have to restart the entirety of Steam before it does the check. So first, let me shut down Gems of War. See if that does anything. Alright, did that do anything? No. Okay, I do not have an update on Steam right now. So let me go restart the entirety of Steam. The easiest way to do this, I think, is to log out and log back in. Do I even remember my password for this? Let's see, because I don't have autofill in. What if I... Yeah, I'm just gonna log out, log back in. I think I remember the password for this one. Let's see. Yeah, let me just turn off Steam and turn it back on. So let me sign out in my account. Sign out. Oh, wait, I'm using OBS right now. Wait, there's a problem. I forgot. Oh, no! I'm using OBS through Steam right now. Wait. I forgot. I'm not actually using the laptop version. I'm actually using the one via launchable through Steam. Which means I actually... Ooh, wait, hold up. That's a slight problem. We might need to start another mini stream. Hold up, we got a problem here. We have reached a problem. I can't restart Steam or it starts down the stream. With how I have it set up right now. Let's see, I'm trying to think of an alternative real quick. Hold up. Let's see. I know if I restart Steam, it crashes my OBS because I have my OBS launched through Steam right now. So I'm trying to think of a way that Isn't there a way to check for updates? Let me see. I can probably force it. 1 second. I'm gonna find a workaround here. Otherwise, we might need to start a new stream. Hold up. Properties. I have a backup plan. In-game data, no, no, no. Updates. Let's see. Always keep updated. No. Can you force it to check for an update? Let's see. High priority. Always auto-update this game before others. Okay. Nope, still didn't do it. Okay, properties. I will find a force option for this. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Backup game files. View integrity of game file. No, not the betas. No, no. We might need to start a new stream. Trying to think of another thing. It's not on Steam yet. A lot of people are saying it is. If you just restart Steam. But the problem is my OBS is open through Steam right now, so if I restart Steam, it ends the stream. Can I force exit Steam and still keep the other thing up? Well, we'll find out if the stream randomly ends. Let's see. It's not showing up on your Steam? Interesting. Has everyone who's not showing up on, did you restart Steam completely? Is there anyone who's seen it without restarting Steam? If you just restart Steam, that will work. The problem is, if I do that right now, it ends OBS. I'll try it, though. We'll find out in 10 seconds if the stream ends. And if it does, I'm going to start another stream in, like, 5 minutes or less. Let's see. So the easiest way to do this, I'm going to see what happens if I exit the executable instead of logging out. You got it on Steam without restarting? Hold up. I'm not sure why mine not showing up, though. I'm trying to think of other ways I could try, like, force the thing to show. Let's see. If I go to Gems of War, go click here. Store. What if I launch it through here? I'll find a workaround. Yeah, they updated the troop art things. Okay, I'm going to try opening it through here and see what happens. No, this is going to open a normal one. That's not going to have the update. But yeah, this should still be 6 point, yeah. I know the easiest solution would be to restart it, but with our OBS is hooked up right now, it would end the stream if we do so. Did they fix Arena? No, they didn't fix Arena. They also didn't remove Angels or Daemons, though they did slightly fix them, but they didn't remove them. Let's see. Trying to think of any other backup plan. Let me double check the properties things again. The problem is underneath the page for that, it doesn't have what I need. Let me double check properties. Manage. Add the sub shortcut. Browse local files. Hide. No. Remove this. No. Uninstall. No. Let's see. New collection. No. Add to favorites. No. Properties. The problem is the thing I want underneath updates doesn't exist. High priority for automatic updates. Background downloads. Pause background downloads when I'm playing. Let's see. Always allow background downloads. Let me try this. Hold up. Always allow background downloads. Nope, it's not doing anything. Let's see. Properties. So if there was an update, everything should occur now. Because I have it set to high priority and always allow background downloads. But it isn't doing it. Let's see. If I click on it again. There we go! Okay, I think that fixed it. Hold up. I found a way to get around it. Hold up. Wait, is this doing it? Maybe it didn't. It was just the executable thing. Hold up, maybe that didn't do it. Because it didn't actually download for that long. Did it? No, it didn't do it. I'll try it again. I think it was doing something. And then didn't do it. That's weird. What's even weirder is I believe the achievements page doesn't have the new achievements yet. It just has the new booty thing. And that should apply even if we haven't gotten the update, which is kind of weird. Because I'm looking at the achievements page for it right now. And the 2 new achievements are not on this page, which is kind of weird. Because even if we don't have access to the update, it should still be here. If other people already got access to it. Let's see. I'm trying to find a workaround without completely restarting Steam. And I've tried almost everything at this point. Though restarting Steam would do it immediately, but my OBS is currently hooked up to Steam, which is Not going to work. This will crash the whole stream if I do that. Let's see. I have tried almost every workaround. Though some people were mentioning they got the update without needing to completely restart Steam. But I've changed almost every property that would make it work. Yeah, I made this game high priority, and I made it always allow in background. And then saved it. And for whatever reason, it isn't trying to get the update. You updated it 6 times now, and you still don't see it? That's weird. But yeah, I'm not seeing it on my side. I've tried like almost everything now, other than full force restarting log back into Steam. Let's see. I've tried like every setting option for the update thing. Maybe if I move it off and on again? Let's see. I'm gonna say never allow background downloads. And then always allow background downloads. Let's see. And now I'm gonna change the priority down and do that again. So I'm going to change the priority to like none and then change it back to max. And see if that does anything. Let's see. So much menuing. Wait, where'd it go? I opened the tab and didn't open. There it is. What was I doing? Updates. Always keep game updated. Yeah, do that. Alright, that one didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna try every single one of these options. Let's see. Updates. Only update the game when I launch it. And now I'm gonna launch it. Okay, I'm now launching the game. It did like a little mini update thing. It's like it's trying to download an update, but isn't capable of doing so. Because a small little menu came up saying like, hey, checking for update thing. But it downloaded within like half a second, so I highly doubt that was the actual update. If I check here, yeah, no update. That's weird. It looks like it was trying to check for one, though. Yeah, even... Oh, there it is! I got it! That worked! Hold up, now we got the update. Okay, apparently just switching a billion settings eventually works. So the way I got it without doing Steam is I changed my priority to download update when you launch the game. And then I launched the game, unlaunched the game, and then launched the game again, and then it worked. So that was my solution. Not sure if that will work for everyone, but there we go. And that made it so we didn't have to restart Steam. And now, any moment now, we should see Gems of War up on our screen. Why is it not going? All right, well, I downloaded it now. Now, where's the actual update? Go, launch the game. All right, we should be in 7.0 now. And if not, I have no clue what just happened, but we did definitely download something. So let's hope so. Is this 7.0? Are we in 7.0? Is this 7.0? We'll know when we check the corner or see something drastically different on the main menu. So far, it does not look like 7.0, but we'll find out when we get there. 7.0? 7.0! We made it! Okay, we're in. We got it. Okay, now what can we do? Is there anything we can even do immediately? Now that I think about it, other than check how some of the visual changes look. So let's see. Okay, yeah, these are way different. Interesting. Ooh. Interesting. This will take some getting used to. Also, I just realized it's on the previous menu. Let's see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for clear filter, save filter. Yeah, those definitely look a little bit different. Their color schemes are now based on what color they are. So that's the elite border. So the elite border looks a lot different now. Look at that. That's the gold elite border. They said the bronze elite border is not working properly. Wonder what the silver one looks like. Maybe we'll go upgrade a trip to go check. Dolkafer, you're one of the ones who got the new shiny system. Can I see where that is? Where do I see where your shiny system is? I don't see it here. Elite level orbs, disenchant. Where's your shiny system? How do I get there? Overview. Level up? No. No. How do I shiny you? Or at least look at the menu where I could shiny you. Wasn't he one of them? I know Dryad was for sure one. Let's go look at Dryad. How do I have to go through like some kind of tutorial thing in game? Oh, there it is. Oh, maybe he wasn't one of them. Yeah, there's her upgrade system. She's currently shiny level 0 of 3. How do I upgrade it directly? Find tokens to make troop shiny. Alright, how do we get those chests again? I read the entire changelog and already forget. So we need shiny keys or 100 shiny dust to end up doing that. And I don't think there's currently a mode where you get them. So you get a random amount of tokens. Interesting. That's just global chat. Oh, the icon's a little bit different. Interesting. They changed up this menu slightly, didn't they? Let's see. Interesting. Oh yeah, Cookie, what you were mentioning. All I see is your up arrows. What was the actual question? Let's see. New delve rooms are... oh wait, what are... Did they add new delve variants? I didn't see that in the patch notes, but did they actually add new rooms? Or are you just saying that the layout looks weird? Oh yeah, they changed how that looks. Oh wait, yeah, that is way different. Look at that, they changed the icon cards. For each of the icons for delves. Interesting. So I don't think we can actually play the mode where we get the currency, can we? Underspire. Oh wait, or can we? Hold up, we're in one right now. Wait. We can already play the mode. Right? Can I just click this? Oh, cool. Wait, what's my current team? Do I have to set my team beforehand? What's the Deep Shrine difference? The current Underspire event does not have an active Deep Shrine. Okay. I add torches. Yeah, you can buy 3 per day with gems. It's 50, 100, and assumably... Actually, let's go check. Might as well, because we're going to do a ton of them right now. So the first one is 50, then it's 100. Now the question is it 150 or 200 next? Nice, it's 150. Okay, so that costs 300 then to be able to buy max torches per day, which is basically the same as buying 300 Dragonite. And as I assumed, yes, lanterns are money locked, which is a little unfortunate. However, you do get one for free from the first goblin guy you find. And honestly, if you have enough torches, I don't think it's going to matter if you have lanterns or not. But yeah, lanterns are money locked, except for one you get for free from your first goblin. And extra torches, while you do get some per day, is slightly gem locked. And you can spend up to 300 gems to get more per day. Alright, so yeah, let's go do this event. So do we have any trinkets? No, I currently have no trinkets active or in my thing. But this menu brings up all your trinkets that you have. This brings up the map of... wow, this map is huge. So assumably you get to do this over the course of the week, right? So you get more per day. Though we didn't get any from Monday because the Monday already passed. Alright, let's go start doing some stuff. So I'm not going to light it. Well, I don't even have one. So do I get to choose my team here? Is there any restriction? Oh, it's Wild Plains. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go build a Wild Plains team. Alright, so what's the most meta Wild Plains team these days for quick kill? Well, how hard is our enemy? I assume pretty easy. Oh yeah, weren't we using that new legend? Honestly, I'm going to use the legend quick kill. Or the mythic. This guy is useless, but he hits all enemies, so he's kind of good for that. Did we have a good Empower? I think all we had was Soothsayer, right? Empower. What's our mana accumulator for this? I think I just used, like, Wand or something. Wait, what was my mana accumulator? Oh, no, I used, oh gosh, this page looks so much different. Ended up using... This will take a little getting used to. I don't mind the visual change, though. But it's definitely going to take a little while to get used to the whole coloration thing. But at least it makes it really obvious what color weapon you're choosing. Or troop. So I need this for the Wild Plains. Feed a bunch of red and green into it. And then I guess we just go Soothsayer for the mana. And make the class, obviously, the Shaman. Unless we need something tankier later. Because I ran this for the earlier range of the other event and it worked out pretty well for us. Alright, so we're going to go with this, and I guess Soothsayer. And then I set Banner to, like, all in green-red, while minusing something we don't use. Green-red. Or, sorry, actually brown-red. Wait, what do you create again? Yeah, green-red. Green rose, right. And then we, like, minus blue or something. There we go. Actually, we'll put it... yeah, we'll do that one. Alright, let's go see what we can do with this. Okay, so... And we also have the extra +1 brown. I kind of want to almost have +1 to yellow, too, but we'll be fine with this. Okay, so... I don't think we can change anything else. I assume this battle's pretty weak. What's your stats? Oh, yeah, your stats are, like, 0. Yeah, that will be fine. This is the beginning of the event. Obviously, it's really low. Alright, let's go mess with full AoE team, then. Is this the exact one we ran earlier? I could have sworn that the other one we were running earlier ended up working out a little bit better. Oh, no, is it pay to win? From what I can tell, as long as you have a few gems to throw down, it's perfectly free. Like, lanterns are strong, and they help you out, and they are money locked. But you don't need lanterns to function, like, at all. Oh, so this menu looks so much different now. Alright, we'll throw that down. Alright, let's see, what is this? What is this room? We have found a merchant. So, oh wait, keystones are gem locked? Well, here's the free thing that we were, lantern that we get. We only get one of them though. But, wait, keystones are gem locked? Don't we need 6 of these to finish the event? Hold up. So you would need to spend at least 600 gems to get all rewards then, if I'm understanding that correctly. Plus you'll also have to spend a little bit on torches. So we're talking like almost 1,000 gems per week or something? Interesting. This definitely gets up in price a little bit there. Let me double check something. Oh, my page isn't open anymore. Where's my browser? Browser. How do I check browser? Where on earth is browser? Web browser. I want to go check, something with this. Don't you need the 6 keystones to even unlock all the doors? Because isn't it required? There are 6 mini-bosses, 1 for each keystone. The first mini-boss can be reached without any requirements, but each following mini-boss will require the previous mini-boss's keystone to access the area of the dungeon where they are located. So you don't need to buy any keystones then? I'm confused. What are the extra keystones for then? Or do you still need to get keystones from these guys? Because based on how that is worded, the keystone for the first boss will help you unlock all of them. Unless the keystone just makes it more accessible. So when you find a keystone door, you can just simply open it immediately. 1 keystone, 2 random trinkets. So trinkets are basically dead content, and there's no point in using them. If they're gem locked, there's no point in spending gems on them. I highly doubt the battles are going to get hard enough where you're really going to need those effects. Unless you're selling a really good effect, like the Doomskull one or something. The first Goblin merchant replaces one of the trinkets with a lantern offer, which you should always get. There are 6 different types of trinkets. They're all there's only 2 good ones. So if they all cost gems, they're not that worth it. But the one for Doomskulls and the one for wild cards are pretty strong. The other ones are completely useless if they're going to cost gems. Trinkets can only be used in a single battle, so you can't stack multiple. Players can choose which of the battles. After they defeat the 6 mini-bosses, regular rooms. Let me double control find something. Keystone. I want to see something here. All players defeat all 7 mini-bosses to get all 6 keystones. Key locations are visible on the mini-map, like the boss keystones, such and such. Let me start all the way from the top here. Alright, so the goal of the Underspire, earning keystones to unlock doors. Okay, so can I just buy the keystone to him and it just makes it easier? So I don't think I need his keystone, but it makes it easier. So I guess since we're just doing this event for the first time, we'll go for it. But I don't believe you need it, as long as you find the first one. Some paths in the underground will be blocked and require a keystone to pass. Okay, so it basically just makes it so you don't need as many... Okay, I see. So keystones might make it so you don't need as many torches. I see. So basically, locked doors are going to require keystones. But there are boss keystones that allow you to go from location to location. I see what's going on here. So basically, this is going to be a gigantic maze. And torches are basically move 1 forward. Lanterns, which are paid only, though you do get 1, are basically like a double scout. You would want to use it strategically. If it's a double scout from every location where you're at, you're probably just going to want to use go through the dungeon a lot and then use it near the end, since you only get the 1 for free. But basically, the keystones look like they're only used to open locked doors, to make it so you don't have to go around like a very long path or something. Whereas the boss keystones, you'll be able to find 1, and then you just have to go to all the bosses. It doesn't cost, I don't believe, anything to double back onto locations where you already are, so that should be fine. So, long story short, I believe this keystone is just for unlocking a door. It literally says it here. I should probably just read this. Use the keystone to unlock doors. Okay, I don't know. Did I buy it? Might as well. I don't think you would normally need this, but I'm gonna get it. First, let me grab the lantern, because I believe you could buy all these if you want. This is the actual good one. You know what? We're gonna buy this. It's unlimited? Oh no, you know what? It's 25 gems. We're gonna have a little bit of fun with these. We got 5 bone trinkets. We're gonna have fun with it. We can oversplurge. This doesn't have to be like perfectly min-maxed. We bought the keystone from him. We bought one of everything. All right, let's keep moving forward. All right, what do we have here? Standard fight. Let's go obliterate it. Don't accidentally click the lantern. That'd be a huge fail. Do not do that. Yeah, this mode definitely seems like it might be a little bit harder without gems. However, do keep in mind, you do get 7 torches, I believe, per day. And this is a week-long event. So you're going to be able to get a lot of progress from that. Also, these earlier fights seem ridiculously easy as far as difficulty, if nothing else as well. That's kind of nice. Okay. Because we don't really have much of a worry of losing a fight at this point. It's more so just having the resources to get through. Let me kill one of the spider ones first in case it wants to resummon. I just realized, where are the traits? You can't see the trait icons on the side of a troop anymore. You used to be able to use those to kind of scout out if it's anything. Alright, so how big is this map? Okay, this map is really big. But based on how maps like this normally go, we want to head for the center. Especially because of how lanterns work. Because I do want to use this lantern this stream. And basically, we can end up going for like the... Basically, from how I understand a lantern working, is it like double scouts? I think it says it here. Lanterns will double rewards from battles and will extend vision by 1 room. Oh, is it only from the battle that you do, though, that extends vision? I thought it might do it for, like, every possible path. But no, I think it only does it from the location where you actually do it. Honestly, I actually kind of like this a lot. I just wish it sank a little bit less gems, but overall, this actually is a pretty fun premise. Though it does look like quite a gem sink. Let's see. But as far as the actual dungeon crawling part of this, I like this. But this could end up burning like almost 1,000 gems every week. Maybe a little bit less once we get more efficient at it. But, yeah, it definitely looks like it could burn through a lot. Oh no, let's keep going through. Though the battles are ridiculously easy, but it is scaled to be able to be done at any point. I'm pretty sure the mini-bosses and stuff might be a little bit harder. Though I think you only have to delve through the entire area once, because we're basically just trying to find the 6 key doors. And once we find the 6 key doors, and take out the bigger boss. Because basically we're trying to find 6 mini-bosses, and then from those 6 mini-bosses, we go and kill out a bigger boss, and we're good to go. Alright, let's go keep going east until we kind of hit the middle, or a path that won't let us go east anymore, like right now. Well, the trinkets are completely skippable. The trinkets do almost nothing for you, especially with the difficulty of the battles. Like, the trinkets you can completely ignore. The keystones look like they might be useful, but the boss keystones are the only ones that really matter, from what I can tell. The other keystones are mostly just for opening, like, random doors or something. I'm still not sure exactly what it does, but, it seems to unlock some doors. Am I actually using it now to unlock those doors? I'm not quite sure, because it almost looks like we're blocked by a door here. Let's see. Do they cover... Yes, they go from day to day, but not from week to week. So whatever torches you don't use today and whatever lanterns you don't use today, you still have them tomorrow. And you get more every single day, even if you don't use them, from my understanding. However, they get completely wiped after the event. Oh no, this is a dead end. Okay, I see. So we do have to be wary of that when we're going through pathing. Yeah, this one just leads straight to a dead end, so that is a thing that can happen. So this could be a really big maze then. But yeah, all your candles and torches cover day by day, but they do not go from week to week. So they apply for the entirety of this event, but the following week they do not carry over. Alright, another dead end, another dead end. Okay, so we're completely cornered over here. So we're going to have to go down one of these paths over here. And yeah, doing a lantern on one of these would have seen immediately that it dead ends. If we would have used the lantern like there or there. We could also see that one leads to a dead end. Okay, so let's go down over here. A lot of dead ends. Are the booty gems in the updates? They were technically already in the game, update-wise. Booty gems will be in campaign 7.0. Or not 7.0. In campaign 15. Which is next week. They were actually already coded into the game even before this patch existed. Just in case the campaign came beforehand. But the update ended up coming beforehand. But yeah, booty gems already existed to that degree. Okay, there's the keystone door. I found where we used the keystone. Cool. Alright, let's go use the keystone. And it's being guarded by, whatever this is. Legendary fight here. I don't think this is actual mini-boss fight. Though the mini-boss fight might be behind this door. Okay, so let's go take our purple over there. Let's go get our mana. Oh, I should have taken the red over there, too. Whoops. Take a red, get our mana. Take out everything. Hello, Disturbed. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's see what we have going on here. So do I just use the keystone here? Can I just move? Cool. Okay, we're in. Alright, let's see. Let's go throw down another torch. I'm gonna hold on to the lantern for now. Yeah, to my understanding, the lantern just gives you double vision instead of single vision, which can help you figure out if you're heading to a dead end or not. It's definitely not required, but obviously not having it makes you use more torches. But torches, you get a lot of them for free. Over the course of an entire week, you would get access to, I believe, 49 torches? Unfortunately, I don't believe 49 would be enough to complete the event, though, without spending any gems. How far you would be able to get with this within question? Because we got 20-something, and we definitely don't seem like we're getting that close. We haven't found a single boss room yet. Now we're getting there. Let's try heading to the bottom left corner. There's probably at least one boss over there. Let's see if we can get there with our 18 torches. Without heading dead end. Because basically we have to find 6 mini-bosses, kill them, and then kill the big boss at the end. And if you do that, you get some kind of reward of some kind. I'm not sure how worth it will be for how many gems we have to spend to get there. But I don't know, we'll find out as we keep going through it. Because there's a chance the rewards aren't even worth the gem costs. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so there's 2 paths to go. I'm going to start going into bottom left, just in case we can actually find a boss. just want to see if we can reach 1 to 6 mini bosses. And it seems like they'd probably put it in a corner. I know the way that Darkest Dungeon 1 actually had a dungeon crawling setup kind of similar to this. Not exactly like this, but kind of similar. And generally, they place the bosses like from the furthest possible point from where your starting room is. So we're talking like one right here, there. Like, you know, they generally put it from a very long distance, which would make a lot of sense. I wonder if there'll be some kind of predictability with how it is for this mode too. I feel like if I go left, we're going to dead end. So let's go over here. Both of these could potentially end up dead ending, but I feel like going left has a higher chance of dead ending. So we're going to over here. There's definitely patterns we're going to pick up over time as far as how it's laid out. And hopefully be able to path a little bit better because of it in the future. Obviously all that information we don't currently know, so we just kind of have to go through it blind. Alright, hopefully this is a correct path and not a dead end 1 room away or 2 rooms away. You had your first boss? Nice. I'm not sure if we'll reach our first boss yet, but hopefully we'll find one over here. There's definitely one in this corner. I highly doubt there wouldn't be one, but hopefully we can get to it before we run out of torches. That's the bigger concern at this point. Oh, they're starting to get harder in fights. Hold up. They didn't die in one shot. Also, I'm finding it a little bit hard to tell what the stats are with this new screen. It'll take a little while to get used to. They definitely revamped it quite a bit. Let's see. I'll take that one over. Alright, this one is starting to double back on itself. Still gonna keep going, I guess. I feel like it's about to dead end, though. Yeah, we might not even reach our first boss with this. A lot of dead ends. We have a lot of it scouted, though, if nothing else. Wait, what is this? We found a merchant or something. We found another keystone. Wait, this one's 200? And trinkets we don't need. Oh no, I guess I'll grab the keystone. Wait, did they keep going up in price? Use this keystone to unlock doors of the matching color. Oh, we'll get it for the first event. I'm pretty sure events going forward we won't, but we'll grab all of them now. Okay, Alright, let's go over here. Oh wait, these are like the... Wait, are we just skipping boss kills by doing this? Because we actually have 2 of the 6 keystones we need. I thought that was just for unlocking random doors. But it might be for the boss thingy too? I have no clue. Yeah, it's a little bit heavy on coloration here. On this new menu. It's a lot of colors going on there. Yeah, if nothing else, at least we have a lot of gems to experiment with this week, if nothing else. Unfortunately, I will be gone for most of that time, so you won't be able to see us doing it, but... okay, so this is just a random room, right? Not a boss room or anything. Just a random room of nothing. Are they, like, denoted on the map? Because I haven't found a single boss room, then, if that's the case. Because that's a dead end, that's a dead end. Because it's just a standard fight, right? Not a boss room? Because if that's the case, well, let's go right over here, then. Right, we only have 11 torches left until tomorrow. Because unless we spend money, it actually is impossible for us to get more torches here. Until the following day, anyways. Will be buying gems with torches be necessary? To probably get all the loot, it might be. It depends how well your pathing goes overall. Like, it's going to be really sporadic how many torches you're going to ultimately need. There'll probably be a strategy where if you spend like 50 gems per day or 150 per day where you can get everything. Once we like know all the strategy for this. But I wonder what the rewards overall are for this. I should maybe go double check the patch notes thingy again now that we're kind of seeing it firsthand. Because for how many gems it's going to cost, we're talking like 1, 2, maybe 3,000 gems if you were to do everything that is gem related. Which is not a small amount of gems. So we only have 9 torches left. Yeah, let me double check the patch notes thingy real quick. So what are like some of the rewards you get for like fully completing it? Let's see. Where's like the main rewards? Underspire place, Underspire also available, air rain, because I think all 6 of the bosses gave you something. Torches allow you to play I could have sworn it said where all the loot was. So 1 keystone of the appropriate level based on the merchant's location. 2 random oh no, I already read that. That's from the thing. Already read that. Trinkets, blah blah blah. After player has defeated all 6 mini bosses, or purchase all 6 keystones. Okay, so you can actually purchase the keystones instead. So we probably shouldn't be buying as many keystones then. Wait, how do we get to the mini ball? Okay, interesting. So I probably shouldn't be buying all those keystones then. Because if you could just fight the mini boss for it, is way cheaper just to fight the mini boss than to buy the keystone. Though I'm not sure what the mini boss icon looks like. Has anyone actually fought the mini boss and know what the icon is? Because I haven't seen any that look any different. Because that one dead end room almost looks like it would have been it. But, I'm not sure. Okay, so far we only purchased the keystones. We haven't actually done a fight where you, you know, just get a keystone. Oh, you can't miss it? Okay, it's really obvious. So I just haven't found one yet then. That or buying the keystone replaces the boss fight or something. Like a generic fight. But yeah, I haven't found anything then. Getting really unlucky. I found 2 merchants. Well, one of them's guaranteed. I found a keystone door. Which means we wouldn't have been able to get past that without the first keystone. But we never fought any mini boss yet. Alright, I'll throw this down, get that over there. Yeah, we're gonna burn through so many gems today. We've already burned through 600 so far. Actually, 650 because I bought the other thing. I'm also just doing some experimentation on it. Yeah, the map is pretty big. It looks like it goes like all the way over there, there. Like we've only scouted out not even a fourth of the whole place. Though we do have 2 out of 6 keystones, so we have bought in all of them. We haven't actually fought a single battle that gives it for free yet. Okay, it's a blue card? Okay. We'll keep an eye out for a very obvious blue card. We have not seen one yet, but when we do, we will go for it. So why did I take that trying to get mana into it? That's not how that works. Also, the loot that you get per battle is so small. Those give you a variety of loot, but a very small variety. I'm gonna go down. No, not that down. This down. Do we have to do it every day? No. From what I can tell, you can put it off as long as you want. You can literally wait until Sunday and just throw down all your torches on one day. You do not get penalized for not using your torches, from what I could tell. Based on what we read from the patch notes. But you should not get penalized at all for not spending your torches. You can just hoard them every single day. Buy X amount every single day for gems if you want, like 50 gems or 150 or 300. And stack the 7 daily ones you get every single day. And then just do it all on the weekend or something. But you can just stack them, from what I could tell. You don't lose it if you don't use it. You will if you don't use it by the end of the week. But you can wait until the end of the week. You just have to use it before the week ends. Because any that you don't use by the end of the week will get purged. But for the duration of the event, you can use them whenever. I'm finding it a little bit harder to keep track with the mana with how this page is now. It'll take some getting used to. I don't hate the change. It is definitely different, though. Okay, here we go. I found the keystone door again. Well, I still haven't found a single mini-boss, but I found both my keystone doors. So I'm technically 1/3 the way done without finding a single boss. So it costs us a lot more gems to do it that way. Because it would be way cheaper if we just fought the boss and killed them for their gemstone thingy. But, yeah, so far we're 1/3 done without fighting a single boss battle. Alright, there we go. Let's keep moving forward. I only have 2 torches left, so we're not moving that much forward. Probably should have made sure we got full mana there. You got a bronze orb from your boss? Oh wait, the bosses are huge then. A bronze orb? I still haven't found a single mini-boss. Where are you guys finding all of these guys? I have found 2 locked doors, but no mini-boss yet. Alright, this is my final torch. We can't do any more. I think you stowed. Oh, take that over, take that over. Grab a little bit of mana there. Get our poke, get all of our mana accumulation going. Throw down those big AoEs. Hopefully that's enough unless they have spell reduction, which they do down there, but it's still enough to kill. And we have reached the end of the line. I can't get any more torches. At least not till today, but I believe you get 7 free per day. Does it tell you where that happens? Does it say it on this menu? Each torch allows 1 battle. No, that's just the buy menu. Where's the, does it tell you how many you get per day on the menu? Doesn't seem like it. Interesting. And we still have the, bone trinket thingy. Which I was going to use on the mini-bosses, but I can't find any. That's so weird. You could buy lanterns, true. I don't know, should we buy some lanterns? How many lanterns do you get? 5 lanterns? Gives you double the rewards from the battle and will extend vision by 1 room. The only problem with this would be good if to have torches to go with it. Like, having just lanterns with no torches is kind of a waste. Because you would want to torch, lantern, and basically alternate. Like, you wouldn't want a lantern. You'd want to alternate between lanterning and torching. Because lantern gives you double vision and double loot for that room. But then... Oh, wait, does that work on the mini-bosses, too? Ooh, I wonder. We might need to try that for our lantern later. Because if you get, like, 2 Orb of Glories, that would actually be kind of cool. But, yeah, you would want to alternate between lanterns and torches when scouting. Because if you kept lanterning every single time, you'd be wasting 1 room of scouting. Because let's say I used, like, a lantern right here. I would know that this room exists and this room exists. And if I was to use a lantern again, that would waste value. Because I would want to torch that one. And then lantern this one. Because otherwise you're just wasting the value from your lantern. Because if we lantern here, like let's say we took this battle with torch, and then we use a lantern right here. We could see all the way up to here. But then if we lantern again, it would only give us 1 extra vision. Whereas if we torch and then lantern, we'd be able to double the amount of vision. So you would always want to torch lantern alternate if you are using lanterns. And if you can use them on the boss, I guess you would want to save them for the boss, especially your 1. I'm not sure if that actually doubles the orb loot or whatever else they might have. But yeah, I've not found a single mini-boss. Somehow. I found 2 merchants, though. One of them is guaranteed, though. What does this do if I click on this? Nothing. This is a start. And you can go back to any merchant you want if you want, like, their trinkets or whatever. Those keystone things are so expensive. Let's see. Like, it's way better just to get it from the boss themselves. Oh no, we'll get another 7 torches tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe we'll do another little mini stream tomorrow morning. Because I'll still have a little bit of time. But, because we can't do that. That or just go over it during a video. Like a little mini video kind of going over it. I kind of wanted to find one of the mini bosses though, but, I don't know. We couldn't find one. I couldn't find it. So is there anything else we can do with this update at the moment? Unrelated to Underspire? Because how do we get, the shiny keys again? How do shiny keys work again? I read this whole thing, but did not maintain most of the data. Troops can now become shiny, blah, blah, blah. Troops become shiny from all that, blah, blah, blah. Players need to get shiny tokens. How do you get shiny tokens? Shiny chests are now, Make a shiny token, shiny dust. Shinies can earn keys through stage rewards in the weekly events or from new weekly event offers. Okay. Players can view so is there anything right now that we can get shiny from? Like, is there any feature currently with us in the game at this exact moment in time where we can earn shiny potential? This is the faction event I'll be ignoring. Though, not if you have shinies in it. No, it just has all the normal stuff. Let's see. I don't know, what about the other thing? Do you have any shinies? Not seeing any. Also, I guess the extended 16 rewards does not apply to this event. So yeah, that probably won't be happening until next week then, if that's the case. So a lot of that doesn't apply right now, because that hasn't even been extended to stage 16 yet. The mini-boss give you 100 writs, and minor glory. Interesting. That's actually not bad. Because that's basically a deed plus, you know, minor glory. Interesting. It might be worth actually spending the gems on this event then. I don't know. We'll see. Because if that's some of the rewards you can end up getting. The chests are there. Wait, where? I know they're here. But I mean, like, getting the currency for it, I don't think there's any way to do right now. Unless I'm missing something. Oh no, am I missing something? Is there any way to get this currency right now? Either the dust or the keys themselves. Because I don't believe there is, unless I missed something somewhere. He's not here, not here, not here. I'm gonna check every menu in the game. Not there, not there, not there. Not adventure board, obviously. There's no offers for it. Let's see. They said they're going to come through certain events, but I don't think it applies till the following week. So there might be no way to get shiny tokens quite yet then. Which is unfortunate, but it does make sense. Also, I just realized we haven't done these fights yet. I should probably go do them. Well, while we're here, might as well. Oh yeah, this was the team we ran earlier. Oh, I actually used Primal Axe further back, I see. Sure, we'll equip the event medals. Alright, let's go run through this event real quick. Like 6 fights. Oh yeah, the fights for the thing are pretty easy. It's just the amount of torches and keystones you're going to need is very high. Especially if the keystone costs keep going up. Because so far it was 100, then 200. So assumably if you were to go for all of them without taking any of the mini-bosses. So I'm not sure what happens when I actually do that. Like, do I still get to fight the mini-bosses? Or what happens with that? Do I get refunded for them? Because it seems like it's not worth buying the keystones then. Wasn't there supposed to be a new boss troop? Yeah, it doesn't come in until next Monday. There's a lot of things that don't actually take place until next Monday. Also, thank you for the $20 tip, Mulu. Greatly, greatly, greatly appreciated. Let's see. Go into the new patch. Cool to see you, how it works from the expert. Thank you, Mula. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Have some extra spending money for the trip. Because I plan to have quite a bit of fun. Gonna be seeing my dad, grandma, and a few others. It looks like I won't be able to meet up with Isabel, though. I'm not sure if she's going to be busy or not. But we'll still have to meet up someday. Oh, the achievements are there now? Though it won't really help. I can't get the shinies. If we can't get shinies now, having the achievements won't really do anything. Unfortunately. But yeah, does anyone know if there's any way to get the shinies? I don't see it. I think it doesn't apply till Monday. Because every single way that you get it is currently locked. From what I could tell. Because one of them is through the higher campaign levels, but this campaign is still locked at 12. And like through a few other events, but you know, that won't happen until next Monday. So it seems like there's no way to get shinies at the moment, from what I could tell. Also, could you not silence the guy that has full mana? That'd be great. That means there's technically going to be 3 achievements we can go for next week. Because not only will we be able to go for the 2 new shiny achievements, or at least work towards them, but we can also get the booty gem achievement from the previous patch. Because next season we're getting booty gems on Monday. So you'll be able to do it then. But yeah, from what I can tell, I think that's almost everything we can do with the patch then. I'll go double check after we've cleared this out. But otherwise, I do believe that might be everything. But yeah, this new color menu here is definitely different. I think the only thing I don't care for about it as much is you can't check the traits on the side of the card. Before you could look at the card and kind of know, like, oh yeah, that's the impervious icon, so that guy probably has impervious. Unless it's for one of the other things. But it was a lot easier because you can kind of see on the side of the card, like, oh, this has this trait, this has this trait. But now it looks like it's just like 3 symbols or something. And it's all the same symbol, so that doesn't really help. Because that was a great way of identifying if a troop had specific immunities, especially if you forgot. Like in this case, we know none of them have immune to like Devour or something like that. But, you know, it was an easy way to kind of just check, like, oh, it's that icon, so they probably have this effect. And while they did reuse some of them, it could kind of help you determine very quickly if it had the effect if you forgot. But now you literally have to go check the card and check, like, everything on it to just make sure that it doesn't have the immunity of whatever you're using. I guess to some degree it won't matter because you just curse them out and everything else. So we don't have a Deep Shrine going on right now. Current Undershrine event does not have an active Deep Shrine. But yeah, it doesn't look like we can do Deep Shrine at the moment. It doesn't look like we could do Shinies at the moment because of everything that they come through. Though I do want to double check. What was the Deep Shrine part of that? Because the Deep Shrine does give you better access to torches, which might help you out a lot. Also, Deep Shrine does not cost money or anything like that, which seems really useful. It looks like it just costs these resources, which is super cheap. Deep Shrines are a new type of shrine that spawn every 2 weeks. Deep Shrines have 5 levels of rewards that can be earned and purchased. Each level requires a different resource to collect. 1 is free, 2 is free, 3 is free, 4 is free, and 5 is free, based on those resources that you need to spend on them. So you need to spend gold, souls, glory, minor trait stones, and runic. All super easy to obtain resources. Deep Shrines are tied to 6 mana colors and require trait stones matching the color of the shrine. So if it was like a brown shrine, we would need brown and brown for those. At levels 4 and 5. Yeah, just for those two. Purchasing a Deep Shrine will give you a ton of loot. Orb of Chaos and these packs. So these packs give you torches and random trinkets. But the biggest thing is torches. So you're going to get 15 free torches from that. Though it's weird. Like every other week? Or is this not every week to go with the thing? That's weird. But these shrines are tied to this. We already read that. Purchasing all 5 levels will also give you a Mythic Nisha medal, which is huge. Like, that's insane. Like, that alone is probably worth it. Like, I'm not sure how much these resources is going to cost, but whatever it is probably worth it for the Nisha alone, not even counting the torches or the other loot you get along the way. Deep Shrines will always appear in the leftmost side. Players will need to go into the Deep Shrine pop-up menu. In the Deep Shrine menu, players will be able to select each level to view them. Deep Shrines last for 1 week, starting and ending with the weekly event. So we're probably not getting one until next week then. Deep Shrines are linked to the Underspire, a convenient place to get the rewards. But the resources can be earned in other game modes too. I'm not sure what it means by that. Interesting. But yeah, there's not one running this week, but assumably there would be one next week. Which means this Underspire will be a little bit harder than other Underspires then. Because you would also get like an offer thingy to make the other one easier. Though I assume that's one's money locked instead of gem locked though. Oh no, we technically got 1/3 the way there. Though we have not fought a single mini boss, so maybe not quite. But I don't think there's anything else we could do with this at the moment. Alright, I think that might be everything then. Oh no, did we miss anything else? Have I missed something really important? You got an Imperial Deed and an Epic Volkey? That's not too bad. It seems like the loot that you get from them is probably worth the gem investment. I'll have to wait and see to see what like the full drop tables are and everything. But from what I can tell right now, it's probably worth spending like 1,000 gems on it each week. The meta will probably be to throw like 50 or 150 gems each day. And then just get really efficient at using those torches. Because that seems like it's going to be the way to go. You could probably skip all keystones. Like buying any of them. Though I'm not sure exactly how that works. Because so far I did go and buy all of them. So I'm not sure what the alternative really is. Like obviously killing the mini boss. But I haven't found a single mini boss yet. Though what I'm concerned of is, does the mini boss despawn if you get the keystone? Because if it does, then keystones are so pointless to buy. But if they don't, then where are all my mini bosses? Because I find it really weird that we scouted this much and got no mini boss at all. It just seems kind of strange to me. that all this map, what is assumably like a fourth of the map, and we haven't found one yet. I don't know, maybe it's like right over there and we just skipped past it. There's probably one just like sitting right there. It's like, oh, you need it over in that corner. So I guess it is kind of worth going to the dead ends. But with torches, you have to go all the way there since you can't like torch it, do the other thing. You know what? Let's go use our one lantern. How about that? I'm going to use my lantern over here to check. I have one lantern left. I'm going to waste my one lantern and see if there's a mini boss over in this corner. So let me see. Fighting my mini boss opened the keystone. Yeah. So let me go check something. I'm going to use our one and only lantern here. Our final fight. And I want to see, because we're going to get a double scout here, so this is going to scout all the way to the corner. And hopefully there's at least multiple rooms there. We won't be able to take that battle at the moment, but we will be able to see it if it exists there. Because if these keystones are despawning the bosses, then that's not good at all. There it is, right? Is that the mini-boss? Yeah, I know I can't fight it. Oh, never mind. It's just telling you what the thing is. No, I got a double scout there and I can't even see the corner yet. But yeah, I assume my mini-boss is there then. Because if the keystone is right here, then that means we'd have to explore the entire area before then. Which means my boss is right there. Like pretty much 100%. So this means this is a room that you have scouted but can't reach. Interesting. And this is what I was mentioning with like the torch lantern strategy before. Because you wouldn't want a lantern here because you get less value for it. You would want a torch and then lantern. Though in this case, we would just want a torch, torch, torch because we already know that's the mini-boss. So yeah, we should be able to see the mini-boss if we use 2 torches tomorrow. And then right there, we should see the mini-boss. So that means you should never, ever, ever buy the keystone. Is what I'm gathering here. The keystone seems really, really pointless. Because now we know, based on this, where this keystone is located, that the mini-boss is before this section. So it could be over here, it could be over there. But we know it's not over here. Interesting. So yeah, you should never, ever, ever buy the keystone from the guy. Is what I'm gathering here. So we wasted basically 300 gems. But from what I'm understanding, the keystone should never, ever be purchased from him under any circumstance ever. As is a pure waste of gems. Because you'd want the mini-boss loot every single time. Interesting. But yeah, maybe we'll buy some lanterns tomorrow and have a little bit of fun with it. Buy like only 1 set of lanterns. But then again, we could technically buy 5 for the entire event, right? I don't know, maybe we'll throw 10 bucks on it. We'll see. That'd be a lot of lanterns. Though the problem is we're not going to have that many torches because we'd have what? We'd have 7 torches plus 3, 15. We would have 22 torches tomorrow if we buy max amount. We could technically have 22 torches with 20 lanterns. If we max it out just for the fun of it. Because this is the very first one. We're obviously never going to do that again on one of these events. But because we're leaving, maybe we'll do a little mini stream. Maybe around... I'm not sure what time tomorrow, but maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow and have a bunch of fun with it. We'll see. If it is, it's going to be at a pretty sporadic time. Though, if I do, I probably won't be able to get a mini video up kind of summarizing everything. But honestly, that might be good because I'm not even sure how to summarize everything that has happened. Especially since most of it's not even happening till Monday. What's the difference between the gold and silver rooms? What do you mean by gold and silver? Like, right over here? This room right here is a room I can reach. This room right over here is scouted but not reachable. So this room, we know what it is, but we can't reach it. Which is what that coloration is denoting. Any of these like golden rooms here is both scouted and reachable. As in if we just click on and have the resource, we can simply just battle it. But this is scouted but not reachable. Because we use a lantern there so we were able to see ahead. But overall, I do enjoy this. It's pretty fun. I do feel like it's going to sink too many resources though, but I don't know. We'll see. If the rewards for it are decent enough, it might still be worth it. I'm just not sure if you can do it with torches alone. Like if you go just with torches, if it'll be enough. But it seems like it might be able to. Because you'll get 7 per day, that's 49, plus, let's do some math real quick. So I've currently cleared 33 rooms, and we have cleared approximately 1/4 of the place. Let's say 1/4. It might be less than that, but let's say we assume we have done... Oops, I just made the thing wrong. I go fix that. But let's assume we have done 1/4 of the place. So if we have scouted 1/4 of the entirety of the thing right now... Okay, I fixed the thing. Wait, do we need his pet? I'm getting distracted by a billion things. Let me see. Where are we? Oh, tribute ready. Grab that. Get some of those gems back that we're going to be wasting this week. Where's the mode? Okay, let's go back over here. So if we have scouted through, let's say 1/5. I don't know, 1/4. I don't know. We'll figure that out once we do the other math. So you can get 7 torches per day, which is 49. So that's 49, 100% for free. With gems, you can get 15 extra per day. So let's do some math. That's 15 times 7. That is 105. 105 plus 49 is 154. That might be enough, but that does assume you spend 2,400 gems on the event, which is a lot for some people. We probably have the gems to do that most every week, but it is a lot of gems. Also, we need to be taking tribute a lot more, apparently. But yeah, it's about 2,400 gems a week if you want to maximize on every single possible torch, and is 154 torches. Though we do get slightly less this week because of the thing. Though there will also be weeks you get more because the Deep Shrine giving you like, what, 15, I think? But 154, plus if you get the Deep Shrine on the given week, that is 169. Nice. But yeah, that means we get 169 counting Deep Shrine, though I don't think we're getting a Deep Shrine this week, plus we got slightly less because we didn't get Monday's value of torches. So we have less torches to use this time around. So that seems like it might be enough to do it torch only with no lanterns. Because that means every week you have access to 149. With no lanterns at all. Technically 150 if you count your one free lantern you get. And if we clear it through about a 1/4, even if you say a 1/5, let's say that's only a 1/5. As long as we're a little bit more efficient about the rest that we go through, that should be enough. And just don't buy any keystones, they're a waste. Don't buy a single keystone ever. And then just find the mini-boss. And use the keystone locked door as the location for where you figure out where you need to go. Because like right here, we could figure out that if we reach a store, that we just need to search all the rest of the area. Which means the mini-boss should be right there. And then once we find that, we then do the same in the next area. Where you're basically going through the next area, finding the mini-boss, find the keystone door, and then repeat. And that seems like that's going to be the strategy every time. Just find a mini-boss, find a keystone door, and then do it again. Find a mini-boss in this section, find a keystone door, and then do it again. And then in this section, find the mini-boss, find a keystone door, and rinse and repeat until you've gone through the whole thing. And never buy anything from the merchant, ever. Except for the one free candle yet. Is my final verdict on what I can tell at the moment. Though we did waste 300 gems because we did that. But yeah, never buy anything from the merchant other than the free candle you get from this guy, the free lantern. And just keep doing that over and over again. Of finding mini-boss, find door, repeat. For each section until you find the final boss. Which is locked somewhere in all this mess. Interesting. Any advice on this weekend's trials? The trial event? Oh, what did we run for trials? The trial team, my biggest advice would be utilize the summon. We end up running it like, did we? Yeah, I think we actually ended up ultimately running it like this. But you just buff up Gorgon, go crazy with that. You can also do it this way if you want. Either or work out pretty well. You can either sacrifice Soothsayer and get your null summons there, and just go all in buff on Gorgon. But what we end up ultimately doing later on is just using the Soothsayer immediately for mana accumulation. Throw every Sunweaver onto Gorgon because it's tankier. And just hope it doesn't die, and if it does, you get a null infinite resummon there. And that's basically how we did it. Just buff up Gorgon. If it dies, buff up the null. And just keep resummoning with Queen Moonclaw. And just get a lot of value from Soothsayer to start a fight. But that's basically a strategy we end up utilizing for it. And it ended up working out pretty well. Though we do have a lot higher stats, so with those stats, it just becomes a little bit easier, but still. Wasn't too bad, I would say, overall. Anyways, guys, I don't know. What else is there to go over? Is there anything I missed, anyone? Anything else we need to go over? If you were to stream tomorrow, what time? If I'm going to stream tomorrow, I'm probably going to stream around 10 a.m. Honestly, I think I'm going to just do a little stream instead of a recap video. Because I'm not even sure how to recap all this before I go. And I think it will just be more convenient if we just stream, see it firsthand. And just experience it live. And just kind of explore it all and just have fun with it. Because I'm not sure if I can properly explain it all before I go. But it'll be really easy to just do a 1 hour stream around like 10 a.m. or so, or noon or so tomorrow. I'm not sure the exact time because I just have to fit it in between everything else I still need to do before I go. As well as just packing, as I'm not even packed yet or anything. But Yeah, I would say around like 10 to noon a.m. Eastern Standard Time or so. Around then, we'll probably throw down an hour stream randomly, and maybe we'll buy a bunch of lanterns and just have a bunch of fun with it. We probably won't ever do that again because I don't feel like it's worth buying the lanterns. But you know, we're just gonna go out. This is for the fun of it. See how much progress we can make on it before we go, and you know, just have some fun. See what we can do with it. But anyways, guys, I think that will be our game plan. We shall return tomorrow morning, I guess, to go do one last little stream before we go. Messing around with it, see what we could do, and go from there. And I think that'll be the game plan then. The wand looks like the unicorn puke. Wait, I didn't even look at that. Wait, what does the wand look like on a team? I never even looked at that. Wait. What does the 6-color troop look like in battle? Wait, we got to do one thing before we go. Let me go use a wand team in a fight real quick. Oh, wait, yeah, we can see it on Diamantina, too. Wait. We see it on one-shot Diamantina. All right, let me see what this looks like. How big of a mess does it look like with 6 colors? Honestly, that doesn't look that bad. Honestly, if anything, the 6-color one almost looks better than the 2-color one. Like, the 1-color one and 6-color one I actually like the most. The 2-color and 3-color one look the worst. Honestly, I think the 3-color one looks the way worst. Because there's, like, way too much of a clash going on. But honestly, I don't... the single-color one's perfectly fine. The billion-color one, honestly, I don't mind that much. But the 2-color one and 3-color ones are the ones that look off the most. Particularly the 3-color ones. Anyways, let's go use our Diamantina to just one-shot this guy. There we go. I also find the numbers a little bit harder to see because they're over top of a billion colors. I don't mind the change too much, though. But it's definitely a bit harder on the eyes. But I don't know. They might still tweak it into the future. Wait, click on it? Wait, what's different if you click on it? Let me just go to, like, a quick kill over here. Wait, what's so different with it when you click on the thing? Wait, I'm already on the right team. Oh, does it look like drastically different on the card or something? Oh, I see what you mean. Oh gosh, yeah, that's there. This looks like a shiny card with 6 colors on it. Oh no, I don't mind that. Got like the whole rainbow going on there with brown randomly. But I don't know. I think it looks fine. Like these menus, I don't mind. The main thing that's hard to see is the numbers, I would say. Like these numbers over top of the thing. There's 2 things I don't like about this. The fact you can't see the traits on the side anymore. Because that was good info. Though I do like to change the spell, as I do actually find this a little bit easier to know if you have full mana compared to before. But you can't see the traits anymore without clicking on them. You can't just look at the side to see it. And the number system is just so hard to read on some of these troops. Especially on green, because your values are already green, so you have green on green. Which is really hard to read. As well as when it's weakened, it's like yellow, and then you'll have yellow on yellow. Like right there, our armor value is yellow. Like if our HP value was yellow, that'd be so hard to read over top of pretty much yellow. But as far as actual card menu, I don't mind how that looks. It's just the readability in the actual battle, I think, is the biggest issue I have with how it looks now. As the readability on it's a lot harder, and you can't even see the trait stone thingies anymore. Of course, now you just have to be better at memorizing it, but they said they made that change to be easier on newer players. But honestly, I feel like that'd be harder now, because now you can't, like, check to see if, like, the status effect is there. You, like, literally have to remember every troop in the game now. And while we have most of those memorized, obviously a newer player would not have memorized what the traits are for all, like, 1,300 troops in the game. Because it's a lot harder to see what their immunities are now compared to before. Whereas before you could see it just on the side of the card. Now you have to click on them directly to know if they have or do not have a specific immunity. Which, yeah, is kind of annoying. But, I don't know. We'll have to see how the overall pans out. But anyways, guys, we're going to be ending it here. Thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you for 50 likes on the stream. Let's go hand out one last code. Here you guys go. Enjoy. Bunch of Sharky codes. But, we will be back tomorrow morning, I guess. And yeah, just kind of do like one last little recap, one last little summary, and we're just going to go crazy on the event. I'm going to go buy the max amount of lanterns. We're going to go buy the max amount of torches we can tomorrow, and we're just going to go crazy on the Underspire and see how much value we can end up getting down. Go fight all the mini-bosses. Who knows, maybe we'll even waste gems on these little things. Honestly, I don't see what the point of buying these are. It seems like a complete waste to buy them from the merchant, unless I'm completely missing a mechanic here. But otherwise, it seems completely pointless to buy the keys from them. The only benefit you could get from buying the keys is it could potentially allow you to rush down the dungeon. But if the mini bosses have good loot, why would you want to skip them? So it seems way better just to fight the mini bosses, unless these give you like double loot on the mini boss or something. And I just didn't read that when I was reading through the thing. Oh no, we'll find out when we take our mini boss. I also kind of want to use a lantern on it, because if you get double loot from it from using a lantern, that seems kind of worth it. Though you would only get one every single week for free. But technically, if you spend $2 on the event every week, which I'm not sure I would bother doing, that seems like a lot of money over time. But if you were to do that, and they do double on the mini bosses, which I'm not sure if they do, but if they happen to, 6 lanterns would be enough, because the one you get for free plus the 5 you get from the thing, that would be enough to use a lantern on every mini boss. However, I'm not sure if it actually doubles the mini boss loot. I'm pretty sure someone on the forum probably already knows. Or have any of you guys tried it yet? Like, what happens when you lantern a mini boss? Like, does it actually double the loot? Because if it does, that is very broken. If it doesn't, then yeah, that's how I would hope it would work actually. Because that'd be kind of annoying if it did. Because then it would always be meta to like lantern every mini boss. Or technically, if the final boss has like special loot on it, technically lanterning the final boss if you only have the one. I'm not sure if that actually works though or not, for just for scouting. Because obviously it helps with scouting, but it's also I don't know, it would, I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. It's basically the bottom line. But we'll mess about with it tomorrow morning. We'll be back around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Maybe not exactly then, but I'm going to try to fit one in the morning and just have one more stream to kind of end it out before we go and have a bit of fun with it. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And yeah, we're going to be going on a trip after tomorrow morning stream. After that, we will be gone for an entire week and won't be back until next week's Wednesday. So we'll have one last stream tomorrow morning-ish, just kind of messing around with some stuff again, recapping some things, and then we won't be back until the following week's Wednesday night. So not tomorrow night, but you know, next week's Wednesday night. We should be back and back to normal schedule from there. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by, and yeah, best of luck with 7.0.